and I think I was running 30, 32 FPS. And what they've done now with that website, so you have a 29, 30, 31, 32, 33,
I
34,
gotcha.
35.
So they
Yeah.
they categorize the frames per second.
Yeah, they just recently did
Well, that
that.
makes sense because it's a little unfair with the higher frames versus the lower frames.
For
Yeah.
Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
I remember I was telling you earlier he was speed running Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. So on the PC version they did this? Or on the PlayStation?
Well, the PlayStation version runs at 30 frames flat out on field, 15 frames in battle. PS2 version though runs 15 frames in battle, but it'll run close to 34, 35 frames per second. And
That's,
then PlayStation 3, same as PlayStation, or yeah, same as PlayStation. PlayStation 4, same as PlayStation. And then PC, of course, just varies depending on your PC.
yeah.
So,
But
yeah,
what does it like do for the tracking on the speed run? Like,
the faster your frames, the faster the game is moving, and that little bit of frames actually makes up for a lot. While
Yeah, you can get out actions faster, and
but do they
obviously
have
over
a
the
system
course
to
of that
factor
game.
that in, or like,
do they what?
do they have a system of a way of factoring that in and balancing it?
No,
They have different
not
categories.
Really. Yeah, they recently did that too. They didn't used to have categories, and some dude did a speed run and he finished in 6 hours and like 40 minutes.
That's ridiculous.
But he was also running close to 40 frames per second. Is already people are questioning. He just said he had a real badass PC and stuff like that, and people are even starting to ask him questions about that whole
Dude,
thing.
that's
I mean,
way too quick to finish Final Fantasy VII. I'm sorry. Like, I don't
They already
see
got
that.
Dark Souls 3 under 70 minutes on those speed runs.
Oh my god.
When Dark Souls 3 first came out, I was really into it. And I was watching a lot of speedrun stuff, and it was like an hour 10, hour 20 minutes when it first came out. It's so much faster than it was now.
I've seen
I haven't
gameplay for
played
that, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I'm waiting for my girlfriend to get her better computer. She'll be back, and we'll get her computer fixed up. I got the stream up and running if you want to see it. It's a Pit and Curse. For the DBZ stuff.
Straight.
I'm just going to play like a local area connection one real quickly.
Oh, I didn't even mention this. Apparently, there's still a community for Warcraft 3, Thomas.
It's very
They've got,
small. Like a lot of games, like a lot of people play footies and Battleship.
Well,
Dragon Ball
hell,
Z.
you say it's small, but that tank we had earlier. Hold on, I gotta turn off this. Mute this. That tank we had earlier in our group for that Karazhan, he was playing. He still plays it too.
What surprises me is people still play Dota on Warcraft 3. That I don't understand.
I muted the sound, but I got it up here on the YouTube here. See it.
So
people like old game. I mean, I'm sitting here. I've been playing on that new Elysium server, dude.
Well,
And,
there's on this Warcraft 3 thing he's playing here. He's telling me there's one of the Warcraft 3 mods for a DBZ version of it.
Yeah, I
where you
made
can
Dragon
actually
Ball
have
Z
like
tribute with my
fusions,
friends
and
a while back
it's
ago.
good versus evil. It sounded really interesting. He was talking to about it.
Yeah, so I'll play like an actual match later, hopefully if I can find people, but sometimes it takes a while. So red is Goku, blue is Vegeta, teal is Gohan, purple is Goten and Trunks, and they can fuse into Gotenks. Orange is Future Trunks, green is Piccolo, and on the evil side you have yellow, which is Android 13, 14, and 15, which fused into Super Android 13. You have Boo, which are Bobbity, which turns into Fat Boo after a certain amount of kills because he's got to collect power for him. And then he turns into Fat Boo, and then Fat Boo turns into splits into Evil and then the Fat Boo, and then Evil Boo absorbs Fat Boo, turns into Super Boo, and then Super Boo absorbs a Z Fighter. Then he gets like a certain amount of power, but if he absorbs like a lot of Z Fighters, he gets like a ridiculous multiplier. Because like there's multipliers in this game, and then he could become like a really strong Kid Boo. So you can have a weak Kid Boo, you can have a strong Kid Boo. You actually go inside his belly and you have to fight your way out too. There's Bibby, which is
Yeah, Candy, Vegeta.
yeah. So I'm gonna just do Vegeta just to show you real quickly because it's easier. And there's Brawly, and then there's Cell, and then there's Cooler / Getty Star Fragments, which is pretty much is Cooler in his spaceship. and he can make like a whole bunch of copies of himself. He's actually like the hardest and the most overpowered hero in the game. So he's the hardest to play, but he's the most overpowered hero in the game as well. So let me just go through this and I'll show you real quickly.
I got this up, but I can't tell if anything's happening.
Well, right now it's just like explaining
static.
the rundown. There you go.
No, I'm talking about, I'm watching the, I think I'm watching the stream here, but it's static, like the cursor's not moving, nothing's happening.
Yeah, it was just like explaining to you like all the different colors.
I got you.
So, so I just put it in a bot. It's probably not going to move around.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Let's see.
I've never
You
checked out the
dare speak
YouTube
to
stream.
me.
I don't know how delayed it is.
Is that all?
It's probably a little bit behind.
Easily.
I have it set up to be like 1 minute behind.
Evil draws close.
It's just loud.
I muted it, so I don't have to
Uh,
get back there.
So pretty much there's something called chaining in this game where you can just pull a whole bunch of mobs and then they'll just chase you forever. So that's like a good thing because you can level like that way.
Easily.
And then like you just kind of like gun them
Hardly
down.
a challenge.
And it's pretty much a battle to level up
Easily.
quickly and then rush the bosses
that all?
and stuff like that, and then try and kill
Easily.
all the other team as quickly
Hardly
as
a
you can.
challenge.
And then like they spawn all over the map.
Is that
I'll
all?
show you this and then give you an
Evil
idea for how like the game works.
Hardly a challenge.
Nicer if somebody else is on your team. You can type HS, which stands for help skills. You can
Easily.
actually just type out help skills. It shows you like
Hardly
what level you
challenge.
get everything, like level 30
Evil
Super
draws
Saiyan,
close.
you know,
Easily.
like
Is that
level
all?
50s Ultra Super Saiyan for at least this
Easily.
character. Every single character is different.
Is that all?
Like I said, the
Hardly
like
a
primary ones like
challenge.
Gohan and
Is
Goku,
that all?
they get Super Saiyan at level
Hardly
30 as
a
well.
challenge.
But then
Easily.
they don't get Ultra Super Saiyan.
Evil draws
And like
close.
Gohan gets Super Saiyan
Easily.
2 earlier than Vegeta
Hardly a
and
challenge.
Goku. But
Is that all?
Future
Oh, it's
Trunks-
going now. I reloaded it here.
Yeah, oh,
Hardly a
okay.
challenge.
Sorry, my stream might mess up sometimes. I don't know what's up with it.
No, I
Yeah.
think it was,
Hardly
I
a
paused it, and then I tried to replay it,
blind,
and it
not
didn't
deaf.
catch up, and it stayed where it was.
Easily.
So I
Oh.
closed it, and I reopened it,
Evil
and it seems to be
draws
going now.
close.
Now I see it.
Easily.
But yeah, Future Trunks, he gets and he's even Sensu Beans here, a hyperbolic time chamber.
I grow
like,
impatient.
yeah, Future Trunks, he gets
I
Hardly
see you
a
on. I
challenge.
see Vegeta.
yeah.
Evil.
So I'm
draws
playing him right now. But Future Trunks gets Super Saiyan
Hardly a
1
challenge.
before everybody else.
Is
So
that
every
all?
single character is like very different.
Hardly
I
a
can show you like a
challenge.
rundown of them real quickly.
Is that all?
Every single character is very, very different.
Easily. Hardly a challenge.
Right now I'm just running
Is
around
that all?
Galagon trying to level.
Evil draws close. Easily. Evil draws close. Easily.
And then like a lot of this
long
comes
fucking
down.
time since I've seen
Evil
this UI.
draws close.
Yeah, right.
Easily.
So on the side here is this multipliers. So
Hardly
with
a
Super Saiyan's a 2 times multiplier, which
Easily.
means that whatever your base stats are.
You're,
Hardly a challenge.
you're leveling up super
Is
fast.
that all?
Well, I
You're
played
already-
this game a lot, and I
Easily.
made I had to help make the game.
Is
So
that all?
I did a lot of the
Easily.
coding stuff for it when I was a teenager
Hardly a
and stuff like that.
challenge.
So,
Is
but
that all?
yeah. So
Hardly a
the
challenge.
Super Saiyan's a 2 times multiplier.
Easily.
And then there's
Hardly a
half
challenge.
multiplier. So if you level on a half multiplier,
that all?
then your stats are kind of cut
Hardly
in
a
half. You always want
challenge.
to level in a full
Evil
multiplier.
draws close.
So like, and then there's a Dragon Ball.
Is that
here.
all?
And the Dragon Balls just
Evil
they spawn
draws
randomly,
close.
like they're an
Is that all?
time-based algorithm. So like, it's just not really time. It's just an algorithm.
Hardly a
Like, they
challenge.
just
Random
randomly
throughout the map, or it could be wherever.
yeah,
Hardly a
but like, let's say if you play this game once, the starting locations aren't
that all?
fixed, so it might start differently. You know,
Yeah, I was gonna ask because I only got into it after you were already playing because I had to reload the screen here. Do you have a base of operations that things are happening?
yeah,
or
so
Dare speak
pretty
to
much
me.
you can go into the tower here and go here,
Grow
and in
impatient.
Evil they have like their own
Hardly a
bases.
challenge.
They have
Evil
yeah, this one's
draws
this song
blind, not deaf.
what do you call it? Raditz and Nappa. They have it because you play as Vegeta. But, yeah. So, but yeah,
Yeah,
you,
do you have multiple maps for this game? Or I
for
see how
this
for
one,
time.
there's different versions for this one, but there's like other Dragon Ball Z maps
Hardly a
other than
challenge.
this one.
Is that all?
So this
It
one,
just got me thinking about like Neverwinter I was talking about before, where if somebody were to have built the story into this as well,
Yeah, there's
challenge.
there's story. I think there is a story Dragon Ball Z map. I can't remember what it's called, but this one's just like for bosses mostly circling around. And then this is evil side of operations here, which is where Android 13 starts off.
Die.
If this is like where the
demons nearby.
If you die, you go here for
Forces are under
the good
attack.
side. If you die on the bad side, you go to where's hell? I haven't played it forever. Where's hell? I have no idea. I haven't played. Like I know it's here. Where is it? I don't know. Hell's somewhere on here. And then that's telling me about a tournament, which if you go into the tournament, you can get bonus loot. You can get like a power up and stuff like that. Kind of like when you gather all the Dragon Balls. It gives you 500 stats, to be honest, which that's a lot. But,
Is mine. Is that all?
so, but there's just.
Oh, there it is. No, yeah, I'm lagging behind here.
Forces are under attack.
I'm almost like 20.
I grow impatient.
30 here. I'm 28.
Challenge.
So. But yeah,
You
you
got the movies in here, Tree of Might. I see that.
Yeah. You have the Tree of Might, which we call Goku's brother, Turos or whatever. And you know, the Galagon, Big Bang Attack, same blood makes it so you crit and dodge more, and then there's Final Flash.
I'm blind.
In a bit,
not
you'll
deaf.
see like
Easily.
Our forces
like
are under attack.
how the multiplier works.
Hardly a
I'll
challenge.
show you, and then Doctor
Easily.
Mew will just
Hardly
spawn.
a challenge. Die.
So I have like 309 stats, which means
Hardly
that I'll be
a
at
challenge.
610, roughly
Easily.
618. So that's what Super Saiyan does. It doubles your stats because it's a 2 times multiplier. And you know, Super Saiyan 2 is 3 times your stats.
Hardly a challenge.
Super Saiyan 4 is 4 times your stats. So like if you have like 1,000 stats, then Super
that
Saiyan
all?
4
Forces are
will
under attack.
be 4,000 stats.
Hardly a
If you have
challenge.
1,000 stats, then Super Saiyan 2 is 2,000 stats.
Easily.
His Tree of Might is, or the seed of, you know, the Tree of Might seed he dropped. So
Hardly a
again,
challenge.
if you kill bosses,
Die,
you get certain
fool.
rewards. And then like
Our
Dr.
forces
Will
are
drops
under
like
attack.
vampiric
There are
armor,
demons
so you
nearby.
can light still while you're attacking.
Is that
helps a
all?
lot. It'll help you
Easily.
level up quicker.
Is that all?
So there's just different stuff
Easily.
you get for like killing
Is
all the
that
bosses
all?
that will make it easier for your team and stuff.
How will these maps usually played? Like, what's the versus? Is it usually 4 vs 4, 8 vs 8? What is it?
Hardly a challenge.
Pretty much whatever this is cut in half.
That
they cut
all?
them all. But yeah, it's like, I think it's like 6 or for 6.
Hardly
If you have a full
challenge.
team, it's 6 for 6.
Is that all?
Forces are
quite a
under
bit.
attack.
Oh, like, it can get ridiculous,
Challenge.
especially if everybody's abilities.
Is that
like
all?
Piccolo special beam cannon
Hardly
going off
challenge.
inside his
Is
one
that all?
scattered shot, and it's just ridiculous. The map can get pretty crowded
Hardly
really
a
quickly.
challenge. Is that all?
I mean, if the community is big enough, it's very tempting to spend
Yeah,
the
it's a
20 bucks
really,
to buy
it's a
both
really
of them.
fun map. I used to play it all the time.
that
The maps
all?
used to fill up really. The games used to fill up really
Evil
quickly.
draws
But oh, here's my fruit. So I get the small Tree of Might fruit here. If I use it,
Is that
you can
all?
see.
Lag behind, I don't see.
Hardly
Yeah,
a
it gives me like
challenge.
50, 80 stats,
Easily.
something like that. 100 stats
Evil
roughly. It's a
draws
lot. So.
close.
Oh, there it is. See it.
Hardly a
But right now, I'm
challenge.
just like trying to gather up stuff
Evil
so I can then
draws
level.
close.
I'm gonna go into the hyperbolic time chamber.
Is that all?
He even has a gravity chamber. Like Vegeta can use his
Easily.
gravity chamber at level 70.
Is that
So
all?
if there's a lot of players,
Hardly
it's
a
actually
challenge.
better for him to do that because you have to share the map.
It's pretty simple.
There's another version where the experience splits better between your team, but this
Hardly
one you
a
kind of
challenge.
want to like level it individually.
Draws close.
Otherwise, you'll choke experience from each other.
Is that all?
Our forces are under attack.
And also, an interesting thing is that when
that
you kill
all?
the bosses and higher multipliers, they actually come back. And
Hardly
then the
a
bosses
challenge.
also try and even out of everybody's stats in the game.
draws
And on
close.
certain modes, the bosses will actually cast spells and
Hardly
like, be a
a
little bit
challenge.
smarter and dodge and stuff
Is
like
that
that.
all?
So they're a lot stronger and a lot harder to kill.
Easily.
So like, let's say if everybody in
blind,
the game
not
is averaging
deaf.
like 20,000 stats,
There are
the
demons
boss will
nearby.
have like 40,000
Hardly a
stats, and it's just a bitch to deal with.
Close.
So
Is that all?
it actually does make the game quite difficult, but since I'm just playing by myself, that's why I'm just mowing down the bosses like they're
Hardly a challenge.
Oh, yeah, I see you're
that
59 now, and you just killed 29
Evil
mobs.
draws close.
Yeah, so like for example, I just killed Lord
Easily.
Slug, and
Is that
Sandwich
all?
was nothing. But
I'm
usually
blind,
that can
not
be a little
deaf.
bit difficult depending on
Are there demons
how
nearby?
everybody else is managing
Evil
in the game.
draws close.
Evil tends to level a
grow
little bit quicker. They have a
impatient.
better start because the
Easily.
fighters have a better late game.
Evil draws close.
So the longer the game
that all?
lasts, the suckier it is for
Hardly
the
a
enemy
challenge.
team. Especially if Goku and
Easily.
Vegeta get Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Is that
You
all?
don't want to deal with that if you're on the other side.
Are there
So
demons
you have a
nearby?
Getty Star.
Hardly a
Cooler.
challenge.
Cooler could be a little bit bull
Evil
crap as well.
draws close. Hardly a challenge. Is that
I'm still
all?
curious how fusions
Evil
function
draws
in this type of.
Hardly a
If
Yeah.
I had somebody else to show you, I would show you.
Is
My
that
girlfriend is trying to get her to play this game, but it's kind
Hardly a
of,
challenge.
she doesn't really like it too much.
all? Draws close. Hardly
It's
a
not
challenge.
her kind of game.
Draws easily.
I haven't done any help with this in a long time, but Nut House Thomas, the other dude in the
That
chat
all?
here,
Mhm.
that's something he
Hardly
does in his
challenge.
free time. He likes to make video
Easily.
games.
Yeah,
Is that
I
all?
haven't done programming in a very
Being
long
good
time.
enough
That's what I'm in
is
school
mine.
for, because I have a lot of good ideas
grow
in games that haven't been done yet.
This motherfucker,
Fool.
he had a scholarship to Full Sail. You know what Full Sail is?
Yeah, he gave that
Hardly a
up.
challenge.
He was in Full Sail and he gave it up.
Evil draws
That
close.
sucks.
I still have my
Hardly
scholar.
a
I can go back
challenge.
whenever I want.
Evil
Yeah, but you're
draws
not going to.
close.
It's been forever since you have,
Is
and you've
that
had the
all?
opportunity. You're not going to go back if you haven't gone back by now.
Oh crap.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
That's not true, you know, I'm like, but I started school again 2014, so I'm just trying to get my stuff that I need to transfer to a UC school now. Yeah, Uzaru, I don't know if you see that.
I see that. I do see that.
Yeah, it's good for strength and stuff, so I make it so you can kill stuff quicker. Should be doing this.
Unless you're one-shotting wherever you're attacking.
Yeah,
but
it's my
like you're into the
Uzaru.
hyperbolic time chambers.
Yeah, I'm in the hyperbolic time chamber pretty much practicing on a Goku. Oh, okay, so now if you see that, I'm 85, so I have Super Saiyan 2. Gohan would get it at level 75, so you get to 10 levels earlier than everybody else. And then like the Saiyan Blood gives invasion, it gives crit chance, it gives a damage multiplier. And then again, I have 3 times my stats, so this is a 3 times multiplier as you see. So that means I
Goku
roughly
had
have
an
like,
SSJ2 before Gohan did.
yeah.
He just didn't use it.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so that means like I'm a 1.6 or whatever, or like technically 1.2. Yeah, 1.2 reverted.
It seems like you level absurdly fast.
Yeah, but the thing is that there's no level cap.
It's not 255.
No.
I figured it'd be the
You can be
bit.
level 500 in here and still have levels to go.
What's the cap? There has to be a
is
cap.
none. We
Obviously,
removed
I
it.
think 255 is the cap because of the
No,
8-bit.
no, you can go past 255. We removed it. If I had to guess, it's gonna be like 1,000. Because nobody's gonna ever get there. It's 1,000.
Well, it's probably a
a
function of
thousand
the bit
years.
system, considering how old this game is.
Yeah,
My
it's probably like
brother
999
will
or
pay
something.
dearly
Oh, 'cause
for
I guess I
his
could show you
betrayal.
this. There's no need to really get it. So if you go here and you talk to King Kai, or Supreme Kai, he'll give you a fusion
blind,
hearing
not
for
deaf.
Vegito. And if Goku has it and you guys are both full level 100, which you guys both have to be reverted, and then you have to sit there and you have to count 1, 2, 3 and click it at the same time. Because if you
Evil
don't,
draws
you guys are gonna fuck up your fusion.
Is that all?
And it's gonna suck.
Easily.
So if you go skinny or fat, like
I see them
Yes,
14,
to
13,
me.
15 died on my screen just now. Why
yeah,
did they
they're
die?
getting farmed by like the Saga because everybody else is level 1 because I'm just playing by myself.
I'm
and
blind,
AI
not
going
deaf.
on.
I saw one AI that you had listed and it was listed as insane as the difficulty level.
Yeah, but the AI is not programmed for this. On custom maps, you have to program the AI,
Gotcha.
and I was way too lazy to do that.
You dare speak
So-
to me.
I was like, no, there's like, I'm not
Easily.
doing that.
Hardly a challenge.
That reminds me, how far have you gotten on your game? You've
Is
been
that
doing any
all?
work on it, Thomas?
Hardly a challenge.
Yeah, I have a ton of fucking bugs to work out with the fucking mechanics and the fucking items.
Is that all?
So,
I'm blind.
I haven't touched it in like 2
Hardly a
days or so.
challenge.
I know you said you were taking a break, trying to just get
Is that all?
your mind away from it for a little bit.
Yeah, I've been working on it for ever and
Are there
all over the
demons
place in
nearby?
vanilla WoW, so here I am.
Easily.
Yeah, if
I
you look
grow
here, you can kind of
impatient.
see the one thing I was talking about with the tickets that you can buy to revive
You
tickets and to
dare
recharge.
speak
For
to
Evil, it's a
me.
little bit different. They have a kill
Our
a boss
forces
in
are
there,
under
and it
attack.
drops
There are
like 2 or
demons
3.
nearby.
But
Evil draws
yeah, but Evil has
Yama?
basically-
I see King Yama. You're looking at that.
yeah, King Yama. So he's the the gateway master. So you get tickets from him. But it's a 180-second cooldown.
I grow
So that means when you
impatient.
deplete those 6, you gotta wait a
You
while,
dare speak to me.
for them to come back.
Evil draws.
180 seconds on one of these games.
You'll
isn't
regret
that
approaching me.
When they're all
Easily.
depleted,
Seems pretty
the
fast
cooldowns.
paced.
When they're all
Evil
depleted,
draws
the cooldown's
close.
longer.
Is that
It's
all?
like I think 5 or 6 minutes
I'm blind,
when they're all
not
depleted.
deaf.
That's a pretty
Hardly a
long time.
challenge.
So
Evil draws close.
yeah,
Is
where the
that
heck
all?
is the rest of this saga?
Easily.
I placed these here because
Yes?
Grow
the bosses
impatient.
are somewhat smart. They like to chase whatever has the
What
lowest
you
power
want?
level. And since
Huh?
these are
What you
summon
want?
experiments
Demons
from Dr.
nearby.
Wheel,
Is that
they're
all?
probably
You
gonna go
still have your
Hardly a
Warcraft
challenge.
3 games,
Easily.
Thomas? I can't find my keys. I know I had it.
Mine are illegal.
Is that all?
I downloaded them for
forces
the
are
ticket.
under
and
attack.
not get
always
it.
play
You
on
had
the
legit
arena.
ones.
Hardly
What happened
a
to them? Your
challenge.
brother lose them?
Is
I
that
have no
all?
idea.
Yeah, so see, look,
Evil draws
Captain
close.
Jinyu's over here trying to get to the,
I'm
because
blind.
he chases the lowest power level. So, yeah,
I'm lagging behind you. And I see you're running into a bunch of dinosaurs right now.
yeah. So Captain Jinyu's over here,
Is
and
that
again, they
all?
get this, and he gives me power. There you go,
Easily.
crazy
I see it
stats.
getting you yet.
Hardly a challenge.
I see you fighting dinosaurs and turtles.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Epic log.
And then you get like a, yeah, because he's trying to go after these
Our
minions, because
forces
they're
are
low
under
power.
attack.
Those are really good for Gohan, because Gohan, when he
that
does his
all?
mystic training, this is really good for Gohan to have.
Are there
So when he does his
demons
mystic
nearby?
training, he moves around with the
Evil
Z sword,
draws
all
close.
retardedly slow, and he has to like
Hardly
kill all
challenge.
these target dummies with the Z sword.
You'll
But
regret
if you use those
approaching
guys, you
me.
can use them, and they'll
I
go
grow
and kill all the target
impatient.
dummies, and it will count.
Evil draws.
So it makes it so Gohan doesn't
Easily.
have to walk around his whole entire
I'm
training
blind,
area
not
on the
deaf.
Kai's planet
Hardly a challenge.
with its slow as Z
Vengeance
sword.
is mine. Is that all?
Waiting to
Easily.
release that Elder Kai from it,
Evil
Our
draws
forces are
close.
under
which is
attack.
like here.
You dare speak to me.
I just saw
Hardly
Frieza
a
Saga
challenge.
there, extra saga.
Yeah,
demons
it's
nearby.
a bonus saga I'm about to kill right now. But
Is
yeah, you
that
actually get
all?
bonuses for also killing like certain people. So like if Bibi and Vegeta kill
Easily.
each other, they get a bonus for that. And there's an afterlife tournament as well. You get a trophy for that. It's
I'm not deaf.
yeah, if Bibi and Vegeta kill each other, they get a bonus for doing that.
Hardly a
So they get
challenge.
like a major stat increase. And if Goku and Broly kill each other, I think, they get a stat increase. Hello, Frieza.
Hardly a challenge. Evil draws close. Is that all?
How old is this?
Evil
What?
draws close.
How
Hardly a
long has
challenge.
this been around?
Evil
It's been around,
draws close. None
the
may
original version that my
challenge
friend made by himself before I helped him with it was
Is that
DBZ
all?
Rampage. And that came out roughly the same year that the Frozen
Challenge.
Throne did. And then we made our first version of Ultra,
Easily.
I think, in that same year.
Is that all?
So I've been playing this game since I was 16. So it's pretty old. I made this map when I was 16, 17 years
I
old.
got Frieza there. How come Frieza doesn't seem to have his proper armor? Other than that, I was gonna say a lot of the, like all the hands, the text there, there's a lot of work there done with that.
Hardly a
Yeah,
challenge.
our friend
I just saw Frieza die, but
that
Frieza,
all?
he like had an axe. Why did Frieza have an axe?
Oh yeah, it's
Easily.
like he has like the one freaking Legion skin or
draws
whatever.
close.
But all the final form of Frieza does have
Hardly a challenge.
the actual
Evil
skin or whatever.
draws close.
So like some of them, some of the
Vegeta
bosses,
here has a proper skin. I'm
yeah,
surprised how
all the
detailed
heroes
that
have
skin
proper
is.
Not
skins.
death.
Like all of them do.
Evil
But if you
draws
listen, you
close.
saw it's like Illidan's voice. So
Easily.
like this.
Yeah, I got it on
Hardly
mute. So I didn't want
Uh,
to
when
feedback.
it comes to the artwork and
Is
stuff
that
like that,
all?
I didn't do that. That was not my friends who did it.
Fool.
I mostly
Hardly a
did
challenge.
this.
That's what we've always
Grow
struggled with was
impatient.
artwork. That's
Forces are
the
under
biggest
attack.
bane of when I used to be in the helping him make games. Not so much anymore. He does it on his own now.
Easily.
But the artwork was
dare
definitely
speak
the
to
biggest
me?
fucking problem.
Is
My
that all?
girlfriend is an artist, but she's
Hardly
just
a
like
challenge.
my sister.
Why is it always the
where-
girlfriend?
It's
Is
just
that
what girls
all?
do, they draw. But she's like my sister where she's not that confident about it. And they're both really good artists.
Hardly
she
a
just
challenge.
gives herself a hard time.
Easily.
So.
Is that all?
Oh,
my
I've
wife,
heard
Evil
my wife's really good at that stuff. I've always asked her to help me
I
out.
just saw the Super Saiyan 4. The skins don't change from the Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I'm golden kind of.
Evil
But yeah, no,
draws
it doesn't like
close.
change like you're talking
Easily.
about to like the tail and everything and all hairy. No. So like, this is SS.
Hardly a challenge.
And this is like Ultra SS where I get a tiny bit more
Is
bulky.
that all?
And this is
Hey.
SS2.
I see Garlic Jr. there, but your
Hardly a
SSJ4.
challenge.
Yeah.
Are there demons
Usually
nearby?
you can spawn him a little bit earlier. He spawns after you kill this one.
I grow impatient.
And then after Lord Slug is dead as well.
Is that all? Easily.
I didn't pick up any of the items there.
Blind, not deaf.
You
Is
can
that
actually be a
all?
little bit harder and stuff, but
Hardly
it's
a
not too bad.
challenge.
Wait.
Easily.
No.
Hardly
Yeah.
a challenge. Evil draws close.
It's just
Are
hyperbolic
there
time
demons
chamber
nearby?
rushing and stuff like that.
Easily. Evil draws close.
Here we go.
Hardly a challenge. Is
Shoot,
that all?
59 in here.
Hardly a challenge. I grow impatient.
Yeah, Boo has custom skins as well. Bobbity looks a little bit weird still.
that
but he
all?
still looks like Bobbity.
Evil
Yeah, so like
draws
again,
close.
you see my stats like reverted, so it gives you an idea of how high
Hardly
this
a
game
challenge.
can get. I think the highest for stats
Easily.
I've ever had reverted was like 10,000. So that means I had like a 40,000
Hardly
Super
a
Saiyan. No, I
challenge.
lie. I've had 80,000 Super Saiyan 4 before.
Are there
That
demons
means I would have had to
nearby?
have 20,000 stats.
Is that all?
So reverted.
Hardly a challenge.
So like, this game can get pretty crazy. Like you can have quick gains, you can have long gains,
Vengeance
and you
is
can just have
mine.
gains that are like not that long,
Hardly
and
a
everybody's just
challenge.
killing each other a lot.
Is that
so
all?
it ends up coming to that where
Evil
you're gonna
draws
get a lot of
close.
stats
Hardly a challenge.
because
Easily.
PvP grants you a crap ton of
Evil
stats.
draws close. Easily.
So just giving
Is
you
Yeah,
a
you were
little-
saying, you said earlier that you get bonuses for killing particular heroes.
Hardly
if you're
a challenge.
super hero.
Not just that. When you kill somebody who's in your level range,
Is
it
that
gives you a
all?
crap ton of levels.
Easily.
So
Hardly a challenge. I'm blind, not deaf.
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys.
Evil draws close.
after this, I'll show you Jedi
Die,
Academy
fool.
and newer.
Evil draws close. Hardly a challenge.
Frieza came back with King Code. Janemba's here.
Hardly a challenge.
It's so red when he comes.
Is that
It's, like,
all?
hard to see. It's back Janemba.
Evil draws close.
What is that? Low
Is that all?
Low HP.
Yeah,
Why
it's
is it
Janemba.
red?
It's Janemba.
Easily.
So see, this one looks like actual Janemba, but the fat Janemba just looks like an abomination. The skinny one looks like him.
Dare speak
Yeah, I
to
just
me.
saw the fact. I didn't see this.
And the skinny one, I clicked on him a few times.
Is that all?
Well, I'm lagged behind you a little
Hardly
bit.
Yeah.
a challenge.
There he
Is
is.
that
I see
all?
him.
So, the final forms of all the bosses look legit.
Is that all?
Unless they don't have a second form,
Hardly
the
a
initial
challenge.
form of all the bosses look legit for the most part.
Hardly a
And then
challenge.
like all the other heroes are the same. There's other
Easily.
versions of this where the skins are better and then
Is
the team
that
play
all?
is better. There's
Evil
balancing
draws
issues and
close.
bugs with them though. Like there's one where you can play as General Tao.
Are there demons nearby?
I love that one, and he could do his pillar, so he can literally go from like one corner of the map all the way over to the other with his flying
Dare
pillar.
speak
And
to
when he
me.
lands there, he like impacts it, and
Easily.
everything runs away from that point after
Grow
taking damage.
impatient.
It's so funny.
Hardly a challenge. Easily.
So they had
Hardly
paid a
a
lot of
challenge.
Dragon Ball characters in the other one.
Is that
And
all?
that's after we
Evil
handed it over
draws
to another
close.
clan. We don't make it anymore. Another clan took over our map and they
Easily.
make it. No, the newer
Evil
versions, no, we don't make it anymore.
Well, still, considering how old this game is, I'm surprised at how much work there is
Easily.
still going on to this.
Is that all?
Yeah, I'm surprised that there are
Evil
still people who
draws
work with
close.
it and stuff like that. So,
Easily. Is that
like,
all?
I think the last version that was made was like last year.
Draws
The
close.
one with General Tao is funny. All those kids put together. I guess I can show you this
draws
tournament.
close.
I mean, might as well I'll show you it.
Do you get to see the statistics of the game, like how often people
Vengeance
play it?
is mine.
You can if you use a bot. Oh
Is
yeah,
that
and this
all?
is again, Bulma just looks like Jaina. I mean, you can buy radar here. If you click
I'm
on the
blind,
radar,
not
look, it
deaf.
pings all the locations of the Dragon Balls all over the map.
I'm lagging behind us.
Yeah, my bad, sorry. I just letting you know.
Easily.
Yeah,
There
it's
she
pretty
goes
cool.
here. Yeah,
Is that all?
I see one now.
None may challenge me easily. Is that all? Evil draws close. Is that all?
Blast down some buildings.
Hardly a challenge.
I didn't know you were able to import your own,
Skins and sounds.
yeah, your own bitmaps, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all? Easily.
If you're able to import all that your own stuff there,
Is
you
that
can
all?
probably import higher resolution stuff, can't you?
Yeah, somebody
I'm
could probably
blind,
actually,
not deaf.
if they wanted to, go and rework the whole entire thing. Thing is, it just has to be in the right file formats, and the Warcraft 3 game engine only takes certain file formats. If you really wanted to, you could program it to take other ones, or like, you know.
What does it run? What's it run under?
I don't know. It's like 32-bit, I think, but you can still program it. I think it could take any size file, so it's not a really big problem.
Well, if you're able to get into the programming, what's the language it uses? Do you know by chance?
It uses C++.
It's probably too old for C#, so what's it
It's
running?
C++ and Java, I think. You can just import any scripts. The scripts you make are custom. You can import. It accepts C++ and it accepts Java. I know most of these I did in J, and I think some of it was C++, but nothing that bad. I think everything that we imported was some kind of bitmap or something like that, like a .bmp for skins.
Well, I figured that with the skins, but I also saw the buildings and whatnot.
Yeah.
I assume the buildings were replacement for the huts.
Demons nearby.
Yeah. Yeah, they
I
were.
grow
As you can
impatient.
tell the way that they were destroyed.
All that's probably just texture mapping. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bitmap.
Yeah. BMP.
What are you working with your new game under? Are you still using some version of RPG Maker, or what are you doing now?
Java.
You dare speak to me?
You don't have software? You don't have baseline software? You're doing it, you're solo under Java?
No, it's RPG Maker MV,
I
but it's
grow
Java.
impatient.
I use Java.
Because you have to design the script separately and then import them into the game.
I grow impatient.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when you
The
import
demons
animated
nearby.
GIFs or sounds. Or animated images and sounds.
Yeah, I was just wondering what baseline he was using.
Yeah,
If he was still using the RPG Maker or what.
yeah. The gaming engine I find is like, I don't know, like some ones are more convenient to use than others, but honestly it just comes down to what allows you to put together the stuff you want to in the best and neatest way as possible.
Dare speak to me?
I'm thinking at this point, just knowing C, that's what it comes down to. That's,
Yeah, I'm trying to learn C#. That's why I'm in school right now. It's pretty
knowing
much
C#
just,
and C++, those are
yeah, 'cause I'm so
baseline
rusty
nowadays.
on my math right now
demons
that
nearby.
I needed to go through all this
Is
stuff.
that
again,
all?
especially doing all my requirements to transfer to a UC school. Even though a lot
It
of
goes up to who? See this? I'm saying who here now. He's on level 23.
Yeah, I need to do Lua code. Oh yeah, they level up and stuff like that.
But does it go up to
Dare
GT then?
speak to
I'm
me?
saying who here? Where's the
Yeah,
sagas go?
it's like
I'm blind,
it
not
does.
deaf.
It goes up to GT. It goes up to the
I
dragons.
grow impatient.
That's what you're asking. It goes up to the
Vengeance
dragons.
is mine.
So like again, right
Yeah,
now
I
I'm
guess
using
you
Super
should
Saiyan,
easily.
and it's like 6,000. So if I had to revert,
Are
it'd
there
be
demons
3,000.
nearby?
So like I said, Super Saiyan's 6,000, double the stats, like a 2 times multiplier. Ultra Super Saiyan will be 2.5, so it's like going to be roughly like 7.6, as you can see. And then Super Saiyan 2 is 3 times, so that'd be like 9,000. Oh, I'm over 9,000, haha. And then SS4 would be 12,000, because it's 4 times.
Easily.
That reminds me, I haven't checked out. I got into
Challenge.
Team 4 starting a while.
They're having break.
They're
that all?
goddamn always going to breaks, man.
So yeah, part of why I reverted is to call the saga to me, because it likes going after the lowest power level. It wasn't going to go after me if I was sitting there in Super Saiyan 4.
You dare
So,
speak to me?
Um,
Is that all?
the best chance for it to come after me was for me to
Blind,
walk
not
around
deaf.
reverted until eventually it followed.
Easily. Hardly a
So you
challenge.
can, there's like a lot of tactics that go into that for this game as
Evil
well.
draws close.
Especially since Cell and some of his forms are useful. Cell is ridiculous. I think Cell
demons
can honestly be
nearby.
one of the most overpowered heroes in this game. Because if you have pets in this game, you can use
I'm
them
blind,
with the
not
chain,
deaf.
like kill stuff, you know?
Is
You
that
don't
all?
have to worry about stopping and beaming every now
Hardly
and
a
then.
challenge.
And Cell, like
Are
you
there
can lock
demons
onto
nearby?
this location here,
Our
this
forces
city.
are
You can
under
lock
attack.
onto this city. You can lock onto to the lookout.
I'm blind, not
and
deaf.
you can lock onto individual players. And Goku's the
that
only one
all?
that has that ability, and Goku can't select pets.
Easily.
Where you can lock over the whole entire map.
Hardly a
stuff.
challenge.
But Cell does have his Cell Juniors. So, and you get stats when your pets kill them. You get the full stats when your
Our
pets kill them.
forces are under
Challenge.
So
attack.
it's just kind of ridiculous
Is that
because
all?
Cell will sit there locking over the whole entire map, pull
Are
a
there
whole bunch of
demons
stuff,
nearby?
summon his juniors, and his
You
juniors will just
dare
attack it and
speak
kill
to
it all.
me.
And he can just do that indefinitely, and you'll never be able to catch him. Because the only way to stop
I'm blind,
somebody
not
from
deaf.
locking on is you have to hit them and put them in combat. Like, so they have to be hit by another player.
Hardly a challenge.
Pretty
Is
much.
that all?
They can, even these minions, they won't count.
Easily.
That's the only way you can stop them. And then
that
after like
all?
a few seconds, they can still
Hard
run on. So you have to
challenge.
consistently keep him
Easily.
hit as he's trying to run around, which is very difficult to do.
Are there demons
So
nearby?
pretty much Cell can
Is that all?
he can continue
Hardly a
farming as
challenge.
long as he wants.
Is that
and
all?
You can't stop it until he's
Grow
ready to fight you.
impatient.
Cell and Yeti are the two
Draws
most
close.
broken.
Are there demons
I
nearby?
was lagging behind. I was trying to wait till I saw what you
Dare
were talking
speak to
about.
me.
Yeah.
Easily.
Firefox always seems to have
Hardly a
issues. Like
challenge.
I
Well,
leave it
I have
open for too
YouTube.
long,
I got-
shockwave crashes.
Oh yeah.
Is that all?
Properly.
I use Google Chrome, but I have YouTube intentionally set up to be behind
Hardly
because
a
my
challenge.
girlfriend's internet is crap, where she's at.
Easily.
So until she,
I'm
well, it's
blind,
not
not
as
deaf.
bad as.
No, I got you.
I grow
It wasn't about that. It was just Firefox.
The demons
Eventually, the
nearby.
shockwave crashes on me
Hardly
after
a
reloading
challenge.
Firefox.
Easily.
Yeah. You should try Google
grow
Chrome. I
impatient.
feel like I like Google Chrome
Are there
better.
demons
Firefox is
nearby?
better for security, but just
I'm
general
blind,
browsing,
not
Google
deaf.
Chrome is fine.
That's why I said
Approaching me.
Firefox.
Yeah.
Is that all? Hardly a
I was an IT guy back in the day. I was CCNA.
Evil draws close.
Oh, okay.
Easily.
Yeah.
Are there demons
Yeah,
nearby?
Firefox is good though. It's really, I think it's the best security out of all the web browsers. hands down.
Draws close.
For sure. There's a lot.
Is that
You have a
all?
lot more control over what you can do with
Is that all?
Firefox. I mean, outside of Tor, it's the best thing.
Yeah.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Have either of you
demons nearby.
seen the
Is
DBZ Light and Hope pilot?
You'll
I have
regret
not.
approaching me.
It is like you've seen or heard about the Dragon Ball Z Evolution. I think was the name of that movie. That
Yeah, the
fucking
movie.
shit-tastic movie.
Hardly
Yeah,
a
that
challenge.
wasn't that good. To be honest.
Yeah, this is amazing. This is a YouTube
that all?
fan-made thing. It is very,
Oh,
very,
yeah.
very well made. It's amazingly made. I haven't checked it. I saw this.
Evil draws close.
I saw this a little bit after it came out. It came out on February 24th, 2015. I think I probably saw it at the end of the year, 2015. It was really. Where the fuck is my chat over here?
Is that all?
So I can put it-
I think when it comes to stuff, what I'm looking, like stuff like that, what I'm most looking forward to is
that
the
all?
new Power Rangers.
None may challenge me.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I saw a long time ago that they were making a new version of the original Power Rangers movie. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, they're
Yeah.
they're making a darker version. Somebody made a fake trailer that did
Hardly
really
a
good,
challenge.
and now they're like actually
Evil
making a darker
draws close.
version. I think that's funny.
Hardly a challenge.
They said that
Here it is. I just linked it in the curse chat there.
I'm
This thing
blind,
was
not
is
deaf.
fucking amazing. I don't know if they've come out with the second episode yet, because they got a lot of
Evil draws
I can't remember what
close.
it's called. You know, the fan paid for
Is that
Kickstarter kind of thing.
oh,
They got a
Patreon.
lot of money.
Challenge.
Yeah, they got a lot of money for
Easy.
doing that kind of thing after this
Is
episode came
that
out.
all?
But this was a year or two ago.
Challenge.
I don't know if they come out with a new episode yet. But this first episode, this first pilot, is the best real life. God, you know what I'm trying to say.
Real
Live
life-
action,
yeah,
live action.
yeah, Dragon
The
Ball
best
Z.
live action Dragon Ball Z I've ever seen. It's fucking amazing.
Well, that's good because every single time somebody's tried one, it sucked
I grow
balls.
impatient.
So we'll see how this works out.
I mean, this was 2015, so it's been a couple of years, so the technology has come up. But for being a YouTube video of some dudes fucking making a YouTube thing, this was really, really, really well made.
Is that all?
I was blasted away when I first saw this.
Dare speak to me?
It's Android Saga, period.
Oh, that's good. So right before Cell Saga.
Dare speak to me?
I like that one a lot.
Is that all?
I think that's like where Dragon Ball
Is
Dragon
that
Ball
all?
Z should have ended. I'm
grow
surprised though. I didn't think I was gonna like Dragon Ball Super. And I haven't seen too many episodes yet. I really think Dragon Ball Super a lot.
Hardly a challenge.
I didn't want to get into it because I knew Kai was terrible, and I thought it should have ended at Z as well. The Super Saiyan 3, the whole GT nonsense happened.
I don't even think it should have ended at Super Saiyan 3. I think it should have ended at the moment that Gohan defeated Cell. After that,
If it was me, I think it should have ended the moment Brawly was introduced, because Brawly was legit the legendary Super Saiyan. And if they would have followed the canon of how Vegeta explained legendary Super Saiyan originally, Brawly should have annihilated fucking everyone.
yeah, that would have worked.
That's my
too.
opinion.
I agree with that too.
I think Toriyama's kind of
It
just
begins
losing his brain
with
though
Goku.
lately, because like
His death changes everything.
the one story he has with
6 months
Bardock,
later, they
and
awaken.
Bardock is the
A pair of
legendary Super
heartless
Saiyan,
monsters with
and
no
they
regard
asked him
for
if
life.
it was canon. He's like, yeah, it's
These
canon.
angels slaughter
And everyone was like, what?
Apparently, it's a
I need
well-known
about
thing with
10,000
Akira Toriyama that he forgets his story
My mother forms an underground
sometimes.
resistance to fight back.
So when he's making
Along
new
with
story,
my
he
mentor
forgets
Gohan and myself together.
stuff of previous versions. It just so it doesn't flow properly. That's why there's as many plot holes as there are.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's just a thing with Toriyama. Which, I mean, he's an old dude, and he's been doing this for a long, long time. And he wanted to quit making this show a long time ago. Like, he was all about, it was supposed to be Dragon Ball. That was it. It was supposed to be a comedy. It wasn't supposed to be all this serious martial arts stuff.
Yeah,
It was
Dragon
supposed to be just a
Ball was
comedy.
very Peter Panish. You know.
That's how we wanted to do it. What was it called? Slum something? That dragon one? The dragon anime he had? Not dragon, but dinosaur, but he called it dragon.
Oh no, it's
Dragon
Dr.
Slump.
Slug.
Dr. Slump, that was called Dragon.
I think it has two different names. I think the Japanese has a name, and then us in English is something else, like Dr. Sludge or some shit like that. Because they had a cameo recently in Dragon Ball Super with.
Are you ready, Trunks?
They got that. I'm watching this thing on silent here. They got the fucking young Trunks. They got
Yeah.
the actual purple hair and the blue eyes on the Android
That was
17.
that was my favorite one when Gohan died, especially after he lost his arm and he double teamed in the rain. I cried.
I think that's what's happening right here. I'm at about 4 minutes in this video here.
Yeah.
Happening. He's about to lose his arm.
I think out of all the
Really,
Super
really
Saiyan
well done.
transformations, I think
Look at how many views this video has. 26,792,000.
I have to take a look at down the YouTube page because I'm looking at it in cursor right now and I can't see. Oh yeah, that's a lot. I would say my two favorite Super Saiyan transformations would be Vegeta and
Would you just
Trunks.
kill them already?
We spent all that time.
You know.
rounding them
I mean,
up.
how they hit him.
If I kill 'em all at
Yeah,
I
once,
like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was fucking the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah,
make them run
yeah,
out.
I agree with that. But how they hit them, yeah, like how they got.
I do
to that
like
point.
Vegeta's first Super Saiyan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I like
I
just
that.
like Vegeta's character. in
idea.
general.
Vegeta is a really good character. I think he's hands
He,
down the
he's
best character.
probably the best character in terms of story.
Yeah.
He's has the most progression as a character.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say the closest character that I like next to him would probably be Piccolo.
Piccolo is cool. To be
Piccolo's pretty
honest,
cool, but I think later on in the story he kind of becomes the one-dimensional guy.
Yeah, kind of obsolete as well. It's kind of silly.
To be honest with you, the one character I thought who all through Dragon Ball Z, and all that is Krillin, man. Nobody
Krillin,
ever thinks
yeah.
about Krillin.
And-
Like,
I like Future Trunks personally.
Krillin, yeah,
Future Trunks goes through so much
That's
shit.
supposed to hurt.
but then
still
again,
pulls
so
off
does
better.
Krillin. Like, think about Krillin. He's just a human. He's a poor human,
Yeah,
best
he's
friend of an alien. And then
If you want to say that, how about Yamcha? Yamcha's always getting his ass
but
kicked.
Yeah, but
Yamcha's a
Krillin,
bitch,
Yamcha's,
dude.
yeah, seriously, he's like a celeb. He does it for the fame. Krillin, he sticks in there, you know?
He originally did it for fame, back when he was a baseball player. And then after he got his shit pushed in over and over, then he just kind of kept trying to back out. Then he just became terrified. At least Krillin was like, I'll go. I know I'm going to get fucked up, but I'll go. But Yamcha was always, no, I'm just out of here. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Krillin freaking, when he chops off fucking Frieza's tail, dude, taunts him and shit, dude.
Krillin's the strongest human.
Yeah,
I think he's
hands
got
down.
Roshi beat.
Yeah, he's the strongest human. I think he passed Roshi a long time ago. So yeah, Krillin's a tough cookie. Especially like, you know,
as tough as he can be.
yeah. And his wife as well. His wife is just so abusive and makes him stay in shape.
I got a mixed view there because I got the whole Team 4-star version of her.
Yeah.
Different.
Oh, yeah.
I love how there's that episode where she wouldn't even cook for him until they were done training. She's like, I'm tired. Can we take a break and eat something? It's like, not until not until we're done. And she just keeps on attacking him.
Krillin, yeah, Krillin cracks me up. Him and Yajirobe are probably the two funniest characters too.
Yajirobe, yeah. Yajirobe is so selfish, but just the way he does it. So,
I feel like he's one of the few characters they did, one of the outlier characters that they did right in the Dragon Ball Super. That's because what he does in Super is totally what Yajirobe would have done,
yeah.
as opposed to how they've changed some of the other characters. Bulma seems a little off character in Super than she was from Z.
But Dragon Ball, like, she was the complete. I don't even know. She was just like Dragon Ball. I think her character was the strongest and most developed, but she was still really annoying. In Dragon Ball Z, she's just annoying. I feel like.
They did that with a lot of characters from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z. They made a lot of big characters from Dragon Ball. Nothing in Z.
I think the one thing that
I like Chi-Chi. I don't know why they killed Chi-Chi off to being just this one-dimensional character as well.
yeah, I think the funny thing that I like is that Chi-Chi and Videl are similar, but they start out reverse. Like Chi-Chi was like, which I don't even understand that. Like Goku and Chi-Chi were that, like the way that they had them drawn at 13. This is silly. But anyways, going on is that Chi-Chi when she was 13 had like a high-pitched voice. She's like super girly, always blushing around Goku. Had boobs way too big for her age.
She was still a fighter then, though. She was a martial artist then.
Yeah, she was a martial
And
artist.
then
so she was
when it
always,
comes to Z, she completely cuts. She doesn't give a fuck about any of that stuff.
Well,
And completely wants to keep Gohan out of all of it, even though she was a top-end fighter.
but she
Technically a
trains with
top-end fighter
Goten
back
when
then.
Goku's dead, in a way. So I mean, like you can kind of, she still trains with Goten when Goku's dead. But regardless, is that
Kinda. I mean, Goten
yeah.
still doesn't have anything. Goten is just a fast learner apparently, because he picks up flying when Gohan's teaching Videl like nothing.
Yeah, I think my favorite part of Chi-Chi.
But
I
then
like
again,
Videl more
I
than-
think there's a little hidden story there where Goku's in Super Saiyan form after the hyperbolic time chamber, where Goku and Gohan don't drop out of Super Saiyan form to train up being in it all the time.
Mhm.
That's when Goten was conceived.
Yeah,
Super
Yeah.
sperm.
yeah, super sperm. Yeah. But what you call it? Yeah, with the Oh, I was gonna say this that I like Videl more than Chi-Chi because I feel like Videl was more defined as like a fighter throughout Dragon Ball Z.
Well, shit, Videl learns how to fly eventually.
Yeah, from Gohan. But the thing about Chi-Chi is that like, even though she was like a martial artist, and they had that more towards the end of Dragon Ball, is that through the start of Dragon Ball, you know, like she was just like most of the time just like a panicky little girl, and that worked for her. You know, I just think it's funny because like she starts off like, you know, like really like perky cheerleader status, and then she develops into like a grumpy woman, and then Videl is like the exact opposite, where she's just grumpy fighter status. And then it's super.
She has all this faith in her dad.
Yeah. But still, even after that, you know, she was still like that. In Dragon Ball Super, like, the size of her boobs triple, and she goes from being a tomboy to, like, you know, like a super high-pitched voice. So it's funny because Chi-Chi was like a perky cheerleader type girl, and then turned into a tom girl. And then Videl was a tom girl, and then turned into a perky cheerleader type girl.
I must not be far enough along in Super. I watch Super in spurts. Like, I wait for arcs to finish before I really watch it.
I don't
you
know a
should
good
probably...
place to watch it, so I haven't been able to find really any episodes.
Crunchyroll's on Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to get that.
Well, I watch it on Analinks.
Yeah, it's you can just watch it.
I don't pay for it.
You can just Google it. Well, you don't have to pay for Crunchyroll. You just have to watch it.
Tell me more about him.
I didn't know that. I thought Crunchyroll was like a Hulu thing where you had to actually pay for it.
No, you just watch commercials, and the commercials are usually like fucking Bed Bath and Beyond and shit.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I thought you had to pay for it.
I actually had to pay for it. Because I know I used to have a free Crunchyroll account, but then they made it so you had to pay for it, and I haven't touched it since that. So they must have changed it back where it's just commercials.
Yeah, I don't think there were very many people looking.
There are two really, really good sites for watching shit for completely free. You don't have to pay, watch commercials or anything like that. Is Kiss Anime is one, and Analinks is the other. Those two are my go-to. We used to go to Anime Season, and it's still good. It's just they're more stringent. Stringent? That's not a fucking word. What am I trying to think of? Strict. There was another word. I think I was mixing two words together there. But yeah, they're more strict on if a show is in the U.S. and it's meant to be here, and it copyright kind of shit, you know, then they won't show it there. They show it on that website.
Yeah, you know, it just ticks me off because, like, my girlfriend is Canadian, and, like, for some stupid reason, my government's been, like, having a shutdown on borders in the United States, so she hasn't been able to come back for a while. That's been happening with a lot of our friends that visit here. They haven't been able to come back to the United States for a while as well.
Canada?
Yeah. Right? That's what I'm saying.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, I think it's because she hasn't had a job recently, but I don't know. For some reason, they decided that she's not coming back for now. So we're trying to figure that out and try and get her back. But she can't watch.
Well, there was that whole thing after what's his name got elected as president-elect, where the fucking Canada website for fucking brain's not working.
Trump.
Yeah, the website crashed for
move up there.
Or moving over there.
Yeah.
Analinks with a Z.io on the website.
Hit the link in the curse and I'll see it.
I'm gonna find the actual museum.
I'm gonna eat something here in a bit. Alright, let me show you these newer, because there's like a seductive pack, there's a ninja pack for like the announcers and the taunts, there's like a whole bunch of stuff. So I'll show you some newer stuff real quickly and I'll show you Jedi Academy.
I just linked it. This is where I've been watching Dragon Ball Super for free.
Alright, then I'll watch it there. Because I wanted to watch that with my girlfriend. We haven't finished Z yet. Like, she still hasn't seen what happened to Boo. That's where we left off, I think, is on the Boo saga.
I'm sure Boo's the end of the saga.
Yeah. And wait, you don't really need to watch Dragon Ball GT to go into Super. And Dragon Ball GT was just...
No. GT is not canon at all.
Yeah.
I found out, Thomas, you know, Toriyama isn't actually doing any of the story for Super. He's just guiding, like he did for GT. He's not doing any of the actual story.
Life's purpose.
GT.
What can I do for
He
you?
did. He just did. That's all. He's only
I'm
consulting him for Super too. Is what I'm saying. I thought he was coming back for Super.
Hey Jess, love. They got, you know, Kane? They have a candy cane now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's new. He's got a reindeer on his shield. That's crazy. That's awesome.
Saint Nick. Happy holiday.
So, yeah, another thing is the skins, the voices still say different things depending on which skin you have. But you should turn on the sound so I can show you these taunts and announcer packs. If you're watching the stream still.
I had it open somewhere, but I've got a lot of tabs open. I turned it off because I was getting feedback from the speech and curse.
Well, I'll just show you like a couple of the taunts and announcers that you can do. Like there's an Acme taunt where you can drop an anvil on somebody's head and pianos and stuff. There's like a fat lady taunt where like after you kill somebody, a fat lady comes up and starts singing. It's like, oh.
I see you on the screen here. I see Honey Badger and Fat Lady Taunt.
Alright, so let me click on it so you can hear it.
Honey Badger don't care.
Start taunt. Start moonwalking on their grave.
Honey Badger don't care. It's mostly Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
They're dropping G's.
Get dumpstered, kid.
Fat lady.
You love my nuts.
Solstice one of the heroes, a rainbow taunt. Rainbow taunt.
You freaking goddamn son
A Fist of Soul Taunt. That reminded me of Black and White.
Why I should do this?
I can't believe they haven't made a new Black and White yet.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
You know what Black and White is?
I hate that game!
I loved that fucking game back in the day.
Yeah, that's an older game.
They're both decent. I mean, compared to what's being put out as good games today, they're both good.
Well, I mean, they started getting on the Fable thing. They started making Fable, and then after that, I don't even know what they're doing.
Well, the original Fable was really, really, really fucking good. I think it declined as time went on there, but I love the original Fable too. When it first came out.
Yeah.
So this is the one pack my girlfriend. This is the one announcer pack my girlfriend likes a lot. So this is what it says when you deny a tower.
No cake for you.
And Bloodlust is the first kill.
Spike that blood sugar.
This is
Fucking
double
baby
kill.
Don here.
Double serving.
Hat trick. I think that's like 4.
Yum, yum,
That's
yum.
like something I can't remember. Quad kill.
Dessert for 4.
Wipe out the whole entire team.
You monster.
Or no, Annihilation's 5 kills in a row or something.
Overindulgence.
Immortals 15 kills.
Diabetes.
It's diabetes. Genocide's killing the whole entire team.
And a cherry on top.
So when you kill the whole entire team, it says it's a cherry on top. The one pack I like a lot is Surfer Dude pack. It's like catching big air bra.
Not cool, bro. First one in.
It's looking ridiculous.
Sweet cutback. Walking the nose. Catching some serious air, bro. Bitchin'ly bodacious, dude. Narmax.
This is so good.
Wipeout.
I used to use sound pack add-ons for a while. There was a Final Fantasy one I used to use all the time.
Yeah, but Blizzard's fucking game. They ban everything. In their
Yeah, there's like really strict guidelines for add-ons. You see here, oh yeah, so this one's, this is the first kill with the seductive pack. Where's it at?
First one in.
Oh crap.
It only hurts the first time.
There we go, yeah, that's the first kill for the seductive pack. And then, here's the first kill for the pimp pack.
Touched for the very first time.
And it actually does drop the chain across the screen. There's a British gentleman pack too, I'll say.
For Queen and Country. Absolutely spiffing. Splendid. Hail to New Earth. We're conquering the game. A royal thrashing. Bloody hell. God save the Queen!
And this will like happen in the game as you're playing. Like you'll see the T-cut splashing across the screen and stuff.
I wonder when that died out. It used to be a thing.
Wait.
Like in all kinds of games. Like I remember hearing the voice packs for shit that happened like Quake and Unreal Tournament and things like that.
It's sad that it's died out.
It doesn't even exist now. Yeah. I actually do remember I used to have an add-on for a while where it did that, where if you had kill streaks before you died, that it had little voice packs for it.
Why am I not seeing... Let me go to my vault. Maybe you can't get it anymore. The one thing I dislike about this game is that they discontinue a lot of items, so they're harder to get, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. Announcer.
Bloodlust.
Alright, so yeah, I got the British gentleman one selected. Okay,
Cherry Popper!
So here's the flamboyant gay pack. It says Cherry Popper when you get the kill. The killing blow. And let me see, where's the, it's the triple kill. Where's that? Quad kill, hat trick, double kill. Is hat trick?
It's a three-way!
Yeah, hat trick's three-way. Triple kill. That's ridiculous.
Yay!
I think Immortal's Big Bear.
Ooh, scary.
Show who's Bear.
Superstar! Rainbow Warrior! Unicorn Stampede! Superstar! It's a three-way! Unicorn Stamp! Rainbow Warrior!
No.
Fabulous! Rejected!
I hear it on your side. I haven't caught up yet on the stream.
Okay.
Can't touch this! Yay! Oh no! Big
Cherry Bomb. I
slaps.
guess I'm caught up now.
Gotcha! Oh no! Can't touch the winner! Hissy fit!
Oh my god.
Oh!
For real, this makes me want to play Neverwinter again.
Yeah.
It only hurts the first time. Annihilation! Oh, call me. I'll talk and no game. Who's on top now?
Payback when you get somebody back. It's like, who's on top now?
Double tap.
Oh god.
Triple kill.
Yeah, this is fucking awesome. And just wait until you look at the skins. Like, some of the skins are fucking awesome.
See you again
So like Devour is Pudge in this game. And let me show you his skins. Like, some of them will give you nightmares.
Well,
Spike that blood sugar.
what can I interest you in?
Let's see.
Somebody in your chat here.
Yeah, there's an Easter egg.
Iago Stieglitz.
So this is the default. And this one's an Easter event one. It's longer, but that one looks like, what's this name from Pirates of the Caribbean? This one's an 8-bit one. He's a ghost.
I'm on Seductive Pack still here on the stream.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one's hilarious. So this is Captain Devour, and when he throws his hook and he pulls you to him, he says, "Give me that booty."
God damn, there's a lot.
So it's fucking hilarious.
What is this?
So Devour's like Pudge from Dota.
What game am I looking at?
Heroes of New Earth.
Monkey King?
Yeah, there's a Monkey King in here.
That character is in League of Legends.
It came in League of Legends afterwards. It's been in here for a very long time. This one looks like Oogie for Nightmare for Christmas.
Like the model looked exactly the same.
Yeah, League of Legends still ripping off New Earth after 10 years. The pedophile clown one.
I'm seeing Captain Devour now.
Yeah, when he throws his hook, he says, "Give me that booty." Let me see if I can play the sound for it. Yeah, it's now actually going to Dota. Sir Bensington is a beaver on a ferret. He's actually really funny. Let me show you him.
A beaver on a ferret.
Yeah, he's a knight too. He's Sir Bensington.
That is fucking awesome.
His ultimate is he goes up in the air and he blows like his horn trumpet thing. Goes death from above. He comes out. He actually has an ability called Sir Lancelot, where he could activate it, and it makes it so his lance does bonus damage and it does magic damage instead of physical damage, and he can hit you from far away with a melee attack.
That's probably the coolest shit I've heard all day. A beaver riding a ferret.
Or a badger,
awesome.
riding a ferret.
Oh, badger.
Yeah, or is it a beaver or badger hunt? No, it's a beaver. The one that builds stuff. Yeah, it's a beaver. Let me show you. Where is he at? Serpentine tank. Why am I not seeing him? My head's not working right now. No, there's the Monkey King you were talking about. Where is Serpentine tank? Here he is. Is a beaver riding a ferret? Yeah, it's a beaver. He's got the tail. He's got like more of a night skin. And then there's a foot, so there's Bubbles, which is kind of like Puck from Dota, but he's a turtle instead. And his abilities work a little bit differently, but his shell surf he has. And there's a Ninja Turtle Bubbles, but my favorite one is the Football Bubbles. It's spelled F-U-T-B-O-L, and he has a European hairdo. And instead he sits on his soccer ball instead of his shell. And when there's like, when he goes on a killing spree, or sometimes like if he gets killed in like a really embarrassing way, he'll blow a whistle and throw a flag on a play.
É minha vez de brilhar.
He has like such a European voice.
Hora de jogar.
That is hilarious.
Vamos lhe dar cartão vermelho.
I finally just cut up. I saw Sir Bensington here.
Não dá.
And then they recently added a reindeer skin for Rampage. And Rampage is kind of like,
He works ton of characters, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it has the most heroes, I think, out of any mobile. Except League of Legends added some recently, so they might have passed them up. But for a while, it was something they had.
I haven't played League in a long, long time.
Yeah, then for you, it would probably have, like, the most. There's the one thing they messed this up in an update, and so many players have, like, asked them to change it back, and they haven't changed it back. But this is a Rainbow Rampage, and Rampage is like Spirit Breaker from Dota, where he charges a target. But the Rainbow Rampage rides on a unicorn, and when he would start his charge, he would start picking up. And then as everywhere he's walked would leave a flower bed, and when he hits his maximum speed, the unicorn's horn goes up and starts to shine and sparkle, and you hear the unicorn go, "Hee-haw!" as he's still leaving the flower bed in his charging path, and you see a rainbow dash, indicating that the unicorn's moving really fast, coming off of the unicorn's ass. It was like the funniest thing in the world, but they fucking patched it out, and like people keep on asking for it back. But they
why did they get sued from the Rainbow Unicorn Dash?
Like I don't know. This is too distracting for gameplay, so I don't want to put it back. But pretty much he's a rhino riding around a horse, and then this one's just a rhino.
What kind of excuse is that? You got beavers riding on fucking ferrets and shit.
You're right.
There used to be a game. It came out back in Wrath of the Lich King on Newgrounds.com. It was Rainbow Unicorn Dash.
Oh,
it was advertised on Adult Swim.
Yeah,
Oh,
I love that game. That game's actually lots of fun. It could have been that they got sued by that, but I think this skin might have been in there. I don't know, it came in around the same time, and maybe that's what it is. His character is Oogie. He does like, he's a strength hero, I think, but he does like a whole bunch of earthquakes and like slows people and can chase them down real quickly. And when he's like, after he does a cast, he gains movement speed, like really retardedly fast movement speed. And then he hits like way harder. And whenever he gains his movement speed, he sits there and he waves his hands up in the air and he goes, "Oogie boogie boogie boogie." Just starts chasing after people like a retard.
Sounds like there is a ton of comedy in that game.
It is. It's really, but at the same time, the game is really punishing. And the one thing about this community is it's very mean and unforgiving. Like if you make a mistake, you have to have tough skin to play this game. So I would say that's the main thing about this game. And just disable the VoIP. Yeah, look at all the heroes. It would take forever to go over all of them. So it's free to play, and all the stuff that you buy is vanity. And again, you can slowly earn it. It doesn't take that long to earn it. I just recently bought stuff, that's why. And some of the heroes are like a mixture of a couple of Dota heroes, but a lot of them are heroes that you have not seen in any mobile before. So, like Prisoner is really awesome, where he throws out the old ball and chain, and pretty much like can pull a whole entire bunch of people to him. He's an initiator hero. So he's just like there's a lot of cool stuff in here, a lot of cool stuff. You guys definitely got to give it a shot.
A lot of times where I've played those games, when I played League or I've played Heroes of the Storm, people don't have a fucking clue how to play a MOBA game. They don't understand laning. They don't understand not to push towers when it's too early game.
It happens on here as well, but New Worf is smarter about it, especially in mid-wars. The queues are quicker and the games are like a lot quicker. Like in mid-wars, like I've had it like 10-minute games in mid-wars before. So, just to give you an idea. And like I get into arguments with people about this on World of Warcraft all the time. It's just like League of Legends is like so skill based and like it's like the most difficult mobile. They'll tell me, I'm like, you clearly never played New Earth, and they're like, what the fuck is New Earth?
Well, I honestly don't see any difference whatsoever between League and Heroes of the Storm.
Well,
Heroes of the Storm is a little, your events are a little more important than it is in League, but they're essentially the same. It gives you an advantage over the other team, whether you have extra gold to buy more gear, or you have extra experience and you get ahead of them on talents. It's the same damn thing.
The thing about Heroes of the Storm in League of Legends is like the average actions per minute is 120 actions per minute. And then like I tell people that like on Heroes New Earth, the average actions per minute for competitive games is 180 to 200 actions per minute. And we're like, that makes no sense for controlling one hero, because that's what StarCraft players do when microing multiple different units. And I'm like, that's how quick you move in Heroes of New Earth. And they're like, oh no, it's probably just a whole bunch of extra clicks, but they don't realize how much quicker the movement speed is, how much quicker the item and activation speed is, and just everything in New Earth is, and the cooldowns on the spells are a lot lower, especially for a lot of casters. So you have to consistently dodge and then fake to burn cooldowns. Otherwise you're fucked. You know, so like, it's not like Heroes of the Storm and League of Legends where the movement speed isn't that fast. New Earth has very fast movement speed. Really fast movement speed. Which I'll show you that like after Jedi Academy. But yeah, New Earth.
The skills there still mostly skill shots, or you gotta actually have to hit the aim. Or
no,
are there more?
It's like there's single target skills, there's AoE skills, there are some that are blind. But mostly they give you a charging path.
Do they need to land the shots?
Like, you mean...
Like, is it like WoW, where if you're within range and you hit the cooldown, it's going to hit no matter what? Or is it more like Terra, where you have to be aiming in the correct direction?
Depends on the hero and the ability. Some heroes, you just, like, target, because it's a God view game like Heroes of Storm. So, like, it's not like Smite, if that's what you're saying. Smite's like that. Yeah, you should definitely try Smite, or there's a new one that came out, Paragon, is like that.
I've seen Smite. I haven't played Smite yet, but I have seen it.
Yeah, Smite and Paragon are the only two third-person MOBAs that I know of. But, I like Smite a lot. Actually, I played it for 2 years, and I kind of got bored of it. My problem with Smite...
Paladin is pretty damn similar. I mean, it's compared to Overwatch quite a lot, but I think it's very similar to a MOBA game.
Yeah. Yeah. My problem with Smite is that it has balancing issues with the items versus the heroes. Like some heroes' ultimates don't work simply because there's always an item up to counter it. And the whole entire team's going to go that item if they know it escapes them in ultimate. So it's kind of stupid that one item can eliminate in a whole entire ultimate. That shouldn't happen. At least not every single time. You know. At least have the ultimate on a shorter cooldown so they at least get every other ultimate, but no, it doesn't work that way.
I've only checked the game out on YouTube. I haven't actually played it personally.
Yeah, I'm going to boot up Jedi Academy now and show you that. What? I haven't... Why is it... There's an update?
It's cold.
You gotta... Oh, it's cold?
It's cold.
You're Canadian.
I haven't played Paladins either. I just saw the Steam. I've looked it up, checked it out.
I've seen gameplay for it. I feel like I have too many other games that are like that no one doesn't pull enough interest from me.
I really like Overwatch. I haven't played an FPS for real since Halo 1.
I like Overwatch, and I like it because I can play it with my girlfriend. It's not, you know, too bad of a first-person shooter, especially with how much she likes Blizzard games. I think it's getting her in that direction a little bit. To be honest, Battlefield 1 is okay. I think the main thing that I like about Battlefield 1 is the story, and the graphics are fucking intense. I've never seen a shooter with that kind of graphics. But what's better for me is Battlefield 4. Since 2142, I kind of like fell out, but Battlefield 4 has been good. I never really played Battlefields before 2142, though I played 1942 a little bit, but I preferred America's Army.
I haven't been able to get into those franchise of games since Medal of Honor 2 on PlayStation.
Yeah. So, do I have a saved game? If I have a saved game, I can just...
Come on, I just want to kill it. Let's go.
I gotta save games. I can show you a fun level or something.
Why do we need this many people? We've got enough.
You said this was also online as well?
Yeah, there's a multiplayer version, so you can sit there and play Capture the Flag and custom maps. I bet you if you have an Xbox 360, that people still play it on there. More than on the PC. There's mods and stuff. So this is an example.
360? This looks a lot older than 360.
Yeah. It's Xbox 360.
It looks older than Xbox, but it looks like fucking PS1 or maybe Super Nintendo. No, graphics. The UI looked good.
I can hardly see.
Well, this is not. This is the Steam version. The non-Steam version's better. You can pull weapons and stuff like that from people's hands and all the different kinds of stuff which you can hide them playing. Like skill.
Stop.
It looks like PlayStation. Like I'm looking at your little save screenshots right there. It looks like PlayStation 1.
You can't stop.
And this is easy work. So just sit here and
Let's see what you've got.
Okay. Are you seeing this, Thomas? You have this stream up?
hold on, look. 4 cents. I can see everything going on the other side of that wall. It's fucking awesome. I love this game.
What are you doing?
And Mind Trick.
The character models look a little better, but the world models looks a lot like freaking art.
Oh crap. Oh, I'm dead. I think I'm dead.
I haven't caught up to you yet.
Yeah, I forgot about that guy there. The sniper. Or the rocket.
I just saw you like knock somebody off in the air and try to jump at
And
you.
you got 4 speed as well.
Just turn. You're force pushing people. Like I said, I'm lagging behind
I
here.
can hardly see in this thing.
And you can pull them up and stuff. But it's just like after I get the third range skills, you know, you start out a little bit lower.
I see him. Now he fell off. He died earlier.
Free target practice. Free target practice. You can't escape. Free target practice.
What is this race that you're playing right now?
You know, it's a Rhodian.
Well, I'm not saying what he is, but I'm saying why is he able to use a lightsaber? I haven't seen
All
Jedi.
races could be Jedi. What are you talking about?
I've never seen a Jedi of this race.
you haven't whatchamacallit? You haven't watched
The cartoon one.
Yeah. And there's a Rhodian Jedi in prequels, I think. Oh crap. And there's a Rhodian Jedi in the prequels, I think. There's no, there's not a Rhodian, there's Twi'leks.
I know the Twi'leks, yeah.
Yeah.
Pitiful Jedi.
Rhodians are generally smarter than Twi'leks, though. They're more tactical.
I always see the race that you're playing right now more blaster based.
Yeah, they're really good rifles or whatever.
Let's see how good you are. Let's see how good you are.
I've played this game forever.
For real, this makes me want to play Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, I don't like turn-based games. Holy crap, dude.
I love Knights of the Republic. Run around doing whatever, even just fucking farming the crystals for building different lightsabers.
Oh, you mean the MMO? But yeah, that's good. Yeah.
No, not the MMO. No, not the MMO.
Oh, the
Xbox shit
first.
Yeah, my thing about that is I just don't like turn-based games. Like, it was okay. It was a good story.
You can't get away.
I love the game. Period. I mean, I really like the original Fallout games too. Turn-based as well. I've always been a JRPG fan. All the good Final Fantasies are turn-based.
Yeah, dude, they're a really good story. They are. I think like my favorite part though to actually play through all the Final Fantasies was the snowboarding thing.
Talking about 7, snowboarding.
7.
Yeah.
Did you download the phone game they have? They have a phone game where you can play that.
I heard about that. I don't think I've ever got to that.
I thought that was cool. I just got reported as being a bot.
Oh no! Wow.
Yeah. I'm sitting here farming leather, like getting my leather working up, and yeah, and they're like, stop botting. I'm like, I'm not. They're like, why aren't you doing quests? I'm like, have you ever fucking played Vanilla WoW before? And all you fucks are all around taking the quests out.
And in Classic, the only profession that was worth leveling up was blacksmith. Trying to get here
for this point because I messed up too many times here.
I can hardly see in this thing.
Like
yeah, I keep on messing up. So I'm just gonna run through this because I've been stuck at this place because I haven't played this in a long time.
What are you doing?
Try to jump off the ledge.
Yeah. Get pretty much caught up to that part.
Thomas, you to be on live WoW tomorrow. I need 5 wins in my paladin. Tomorrow hits.
Probably be on.
You can't run 5 arena games.
I can't get off. If I log out, I'm not going to be able to get back on. It took me like 4 hours to get on there. I'm not even.
Brother is not.
I can help with that.
I'm not super high rated, but I don't. It's 18. I'm at 1800 secret rated.
I fire crap right now, but I still don't play.
Just need 5 wins before the end. I usually run with his brother, Priest right now. Where are you? What's the storyline going on here? Well,
I just loaded a level so you can see like what it's like at the higher up stuff. Cause I already beat this, so. But yeah, like I figured I wouldn't ruin it.
Well, I can't see like skills and such. I assume you're doing like I see you force pushing and I see you reflected blast thing. But I don't really see like skills on your screen.
You can choose what you go into. I have it all set to hotkey. I'll show you that in a second. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I see you switching weapons there.
Yeah, you have different weapons you can pick out at the start of each level. I'll show you that in a second.
Is it get like skills for each weapon that you level up.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you that right now. Alright, so I'll just do that. I just didn't want to ruin like anything for you. I figured you would go through it and like maybe go through the ones before this one.
Well, the story sounds very interesting for what you're talking about earlier, but I'm also, if the gameplay sucks, that wouldn't be very fun either. I'll just watch the story online or something if it was only the story was any good.
Do you want me to skip the story or just start off like this?
I'm just curious how the gameplay is, how you progress.
We'll be arriving at the academy in just a few minutes.
Yeah, so...
Do you learn different skills as you go through?
Yeah, you do, and you get to choose. And you can choose
that would
from
be
light
so
and
great.
dark side. So, it's just more like... And then you choose your path.
Aren't you excited? We're going to be Jedi! Learning the ways of the Force, building a lightsaber? Of course, you already have one. I'm gonna get one of those stupid training sabers and
I wouldn't worry about that.
I can't help it. I want to make a good impression.
You seem really nervous.
Aren't you? I mean, well, why would you be? You already have a lightsaber, so you're probably way ahead of me. I'm Rosh, by the way.
I lost it tons of times, and like I had a torn for it, but apparently I didn't keep it.
What's your name?
Jaden.
So where'd you get that lightsaber?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I found myself on...
Hold on! Yeah, they're cracking down on stuff like that hardcore. I know people who got picked up just for having Tor on their computer. It's just so silly.
You don't get picked up for just having Tor.
That's what I've been told. Like, I don't know how true that is.
It's because they were doing something on Tor.
Yeah.
It's not...
Academy to Yavin Runner 2. Do you copy?
Loud and clear.
I guarantee
we made an
that.
emergency landing several clicks west of the academy.
Is everyone all right?
I think so.
Good.
We'll send a shuttle to pick you up. Can you lead the students to the nearby
No,
Misasi temple?
Thomas, not Torrents. Not talking about Torrents.
No,
Affirmative, Academy. We'll meet you there.
There's a browser called Tor.
Oh, you just download it off a browser?
No, it is a browser called Tor. And it's more hidden, but it's only hidden if you're configure it correctly. If you just download it and use it like most people do, it's not any good.
Yeah, I know.
You have to actually configure it to do
and it makes it so it has like a lot
Jaden,
more
hey!
privacy.
I'm stuck! Can you help?
So this is what you
Hold
start
on,
out.
Rosh. I'm on my way.
There's more
Jay,
privacy restrictions.
see if you can make your way around there.
It allows you access to Tor sites that are only configured for Tor browsers. And a lot of those particular websites are not very legal websites.
Okay. So this is what you start out as. I can't even like jump, like force jump.
Yeah, I just saw the red Twi'lek, so now I see it. He was standing up.
Maybe you can use your lightsaber to cut those trees down and make a bridge.
So you're should pretty much get shot down on your way.
Thanks, Jaden. Let's get to the temple.
By Tavy. You have to like make your way through.
I was just wondering because I don't see any skills.
Must be a way to open this.
Yeah, no, you get that later. Like
well, when you were playing the end game there, you said you were playing a higher level.
You learn. I'll tell you. You'll see as I go through it. So one thing I think you'll find interesting is like your lightsaber being away and stuff like that also accesses stealth. So stormtroopers, if you have your lightsaber out, they'll hear it.
But I saw you already had a skill to like force throw your lightsaber.
Yeah, that one you start with because your character's backstory.
Hey, maybe you can use your saber to make another bridge. Great, let's go.
But your character's backstory starts out with the lightsaber. So he's done some training with it before he was picked up with the academy. So he got the lightsaber from elsewhere, but the rest of them, they're somewhat forced. So like Rosh opened up.
Did you say the story from here came with Luke teaching as your teacher?
Yeah, Luke and Kyle are your teacher.
It doesn't make any sense if fucking Luke was the only Jedi left.
Yeah, he's the he found utter force into people and started teaching
stormtroopers in the clearing.
Okay, so this is further along in the timeline.
Yeah, so this is after episode 6.
Maybe
yeah,
you should,
after episode
check
6,
it out.
when Luke starts to pretty much
You're the
train
one with the
Jedi
lightsaber, after all.
That's what this is at. You know. So if you look here, the stormtroopers really can't hear me. They're not like aware that I'm here. But if I do this, they're like, oh, and they hear my lightsaber. Alright, if you play the Dark Forces 2, and then Dark Forces Jedi Knight, and then Jedi Outcast are all before this. And I think, I can't remember Jedi Mysteries of Jedi Knight Mysteries of the Sith. His episode is Jedi Knight 3 after this or before this? I can't remember. I think it might be after this. I might be wrong. It might be before. I'll have to look it up.
What?
Huh? What? Who are you?
Kyle Katarn, at your service. Welcome to a day in the life of a Jedi.
Looks way better than this.
What happened?
We were kind of hoping you could tell us.
Alright, and I'm back.
I saw a huge flash of light and ran over to find you, just lying unconscious.
Do you recall anything?
I saw 3 people. One was holding some sort of scepter and it was glowing. That's all I can remember.
A scepter? That sounds bad.
Are you able to stand?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I sense a disturbance in the Force.
You always sense a disturbance in the Force. But yeah, I sense it too. It could just be residual dark side aura from this temple.
Perhaps. Kyle, why don't you...
Stay here and investigate? I'd love to. Why don't you take the kids back home now?
Be careful, Kyle. Everyone, follow me to the shuttle.
I think that was Luke Skywalker. I can't believe it.
Did you recover Skywalker's records? Yes. With all the Jedi in the jungle, it was almost too easy. Excellent.
Yeah.
Skywalker wearing all the, still wearing
I'd
all
like
the
to
black
welcome
there.
all our new students to the Jedi Academy. Here we will train you in the ways of the Force. You will learn to defend yourself with a lightsaber.
That's exactly
You will
why
also
I
study
mentioned
diplomacy, history, and more. It has been the practice of the Jedi to assign each student to a master.
They already
However,
had that
since there are still so
story
few of us,
planned out
we will be assigning multiple students to one master. So, route they're on, you will be assigned to Master.
To me, it's only called a fan theory, but it makes a lot of fucking sense.
training.
Rosh Pennon, you will be assigned to Master Katarn. Jaden Core,
pretty
you'll
dark
also
side
work with Master
throughout the whole
Katarn.
series.
Now, let's begin with your first lessons. And may the Force be with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
And there was nothing. But the area around the temple felt strange, like its dark side aura was gone.
I haven't watched Rogue One yet, but I know...
I haven't watched it yet.
But let's look into this later.
3.5.
Your students are ready to get started.
I've been waiting like...
Master Katarn.
I'm gonna wait for like
it's
to come
an
out
honor to be serving
or
under you.
something so we can watch it like my girlfriend
First
can watch it
off,
together.
just call me Kyle. Titles make my skin crawl.
that's exactly.
Secondly, you're
me
not
and my wife
serving
just wait for
under
shit.
me.
We don't go to the
I'm going to
theater
teach you, and you're going to learn.
Kids
That's
to
it.
see a kid movie or something like that.
It's a
I'm
good
sorry.
family
I watched
outing.
Force Awakens
didn't mean
when
to
it first
offend you.
came out. I mean, honestly, I was disappointed with Force Awakens. It was good as its own episode show, but it's
now, let's
to
see
me
what
it was
you two
just
kids can
literally
do.
a
Follow me to the
remake of
training
Episode
grounds.
3. Literally.
My
It was
problem
like,
with Force Awakens is like really another Death Star.
it's damn near shot for shot the same movie as Episode 3.
This is one of the many training grounds here.
They said that
I'm going to put you two in separate courses.
the director was saying that he wanted
ready,
to,
Jaden?
that's what
Go
his
through that
goal
door.
was, because he said he had to appeal to a mass audience, like older people that saw the original movie back in the day.
Yeah, I remember seeing somewhere that the whole point was that they were reintroducing the series and showing new people something they hadn't seen before and reintroducing it to the old people, a familiar storyline kind of thing.
So pretty much these are all in movies and they're all ranked 1. As you can tell, I can't jump nearly as well as the other ones, and I also can't run as well as
I'm seeing a cutscene right now.
Yeah.
Walking away, Iron, screen, important training grounds, Rosh, important power training with Kyle.
Yeah, pretty much gonna train with Kyle.
This course will familiarize you with your core Force abilities. These are powers that every Force user has.
What's the
As you progress
red
in your
bar
training,
is your
you
health,
will learn
what's the
new
green bar?
abilities.
Your shield.
Both the light and
then
dark
the blue
sides
bar
will
is
be
your
open
force
to you.
pull on the left-hand side.
Remember,
It says 100.
abilities are
And
not
then
inherently
the
good
yellow
or
thing you
evil.
see is my lightsaber.
It's how you use them.
There's medium.
Every Jedi
And
is
then there's
naturally
red, which is
stronger
strong
in different
and
areas of the
swing
Force.
slower, and then there's blue,
It will be up
which
to
allows
you
me to
to
deflect
decide
better,
what to focus
but
on.
isn't nearly as strong.
All right,
and swings
let's get
faster.
started. In the next area, you'll find some
Area
training
effect
remotes.
Jedi only.
These will
Other
help you
different
learn how to
classes
handle
there
a
in the game?
lightsaber.
Ready?
Ready?
Jedi?
Ready!
You kind of just pick your class and play it how you want to.
Here comes the
One of the things there said Jedi only.
Done!
Nice work, Rosh.
That makes you want to play the old.
You did well too, Jaden.
Expansion.
Your lightsaber is an invaluable tool. Even when inactive, it can defuse a potentially volatile situation. Trust me. As you train, you'll learn additional fighting styles. Changing styles during combat can surprise your opponent, allowing you to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, the one thing I think about
From here on out, we'll talk via comlink in each area. Let's move on.
The different ways you can build your characters with the gearing and stuff. I do like that.
Okay,
it's not really gearing.
You need
It's
to use
just
the
playing
Force
through
to
it.
jump across the ravine. It shouldn't be a problem. If you fall, jump back up to the bridge and try again. You'll have to use push to get out of here.
Crap, we're going back out. Yeah, freaking, I skipped that cutscene, but something happened, so see when you go through it or whatever.
What took you so long, Jaden?
So I'm gonna skip these little bits so I can show you one thing. You have to pull the lever here to get through the door, otherwise it won't let you through the door.
I just saw you fight.
Solutions to problems aren't always obvious.
I was training.
Use your Force sense to see if
There's
you
a
can
hint
find a
jump
way
that
out of
high.
it.
Hey Jess, I'm probably gonna play a round of Mid Wars to show them how Newark is if you want to play.
You're almost done. You'll need to move fast in this next area.
Oh, are you doing
The
that
Force to speed up both physically and mentally, allowing you more time to make decisions.
I just finished normal, so now I'm trying heroic.
Yeah, so
We've received countless requests for assistance from all over the galaxy.
This is what you're talking about here when you get to this point. I'm sure you're a little bit behind or whatever. But,
This should be a total
pretty much
blue
every
loop.
single time that you do a level in the story progression, you get to pick. And then you'll get to a boss stage eventually, where like it's a big level, and like you have to defeat that. And then it'll level up all your neutrals. So you can't level up your neutrals. The neutrals just level up themselves. But you do get to choose between the light side spells and the dark side spells. So Force Absorb absorbs a certain amount of Force power directed at you. And like the more you level up, the more it absorbs. Force Heal allows you to heal, but you have to kneel down to heal. And every single rank after that, you don't. You can just move around and heal. On the second rank and the third one, it heals more. Mind Trick, which allows you to just pretty much stun somebody so they don't pay attention to you unless you like make a lot of noise. And in the second level of Mind Trick, you can use it on the ground, and then it will cause people to walk to that location, so you can kind of go around them or move them around in certain areas, like as a distraction.
This like Force power screen here now.
Yeah, and then on the third one, you can control them and they'll fight for you for a short period of time. This one's protection, makes it so you can take more damage. It's kind of like an extra layer of your shield, but it's Force. This one's Strain.
Ray is always the best.
Yeah, this one's Strain, which most of the girls that play this game use this one. Because level 1, like the level 1 and 2 drain, level 3 not as much. It acts like a wave of Force Lightning. We're pretty much like, you drain the health. It doesn't work on physical stuff, but it works on life forms, where you pretty much vampiric still, where you drain the health from other targets, and then it converts their health into your health and heals you, and also does damage. So you can actually like with Force Drain, you can hug a target and like literally like squeeze it to death, and still it's life. Anyways, Force Grip, which we all know that. Level 1 is just like a little tiny grip, like almost like Vader's grip, like from the first one with like the 2 fingers and Admiral over the table. And then the second one, you can actually hold them up off their feet. And then the third one, you can move them in directions within, like whack them up against walls real hard and stuff. Like,
who developed this game?
Activision and Ravensoft.
That's surprising. Activision made a good game.
Activision back in the day used to make good games.
Ravensoft actually was like the main developer behind it, and then Neversoft was the main developer behind the Tony Hawks. To be honest, I don't think Activision's ever made anything good by themselves, and you can't count Call of Duties because Call of Duty.
Regular Nintendo, Bigfoot, that was an Activision game.
Okay, that's okay. I'll give you that. Bigfoot was a really good Nintendo game.
As long as LGN or LJN wasn't on the front cover of a Nintendo game, you're pretty much golden. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah. So Forest Lightning, the first rank is kind of lame. The second rank is a little bit stronger. The third rank is like a complete Maelstrom. And then Forest Rage makes it so you can see things a lot quicker, and it also makes you swing stronger. Like you get angry and you just start attacking like hardcore. But it drains your health as you're doing it. So, and then you get to pick your whatever weapons you want at the start of the level, and then pretty much you start with your lightsaber and your basic pistol. You can pick thermal detonators, trip mines, or detonation packs where you place them and detonate them. There's like a Wookiee bowcaster. There's a rifle that you get for the Stormtrooper sniper, and that's like an EMP pulse grenade or an EMP pulse gun. That's pretty much that. I don't want to show you much more than that, but pretty much you can go from like barely jumping and barely being able to swing and stuff like that, and you get some kind of special attacks here and there.
I got the gist. Yeah. I mean, quite honestly, the gameplay doesn't look amazing, but I've always been more of a story-oriented gamer as it is.
Yeah.
If you're telling me the story is good, and from what I heard, what you were explaining earlier,
I think it's better if you play all of them together as opposed to just playing this one by itself. Otherwise, TOR has better story. I don't think playing Jedi Academy by itself, it's kind of like just quick. It's meant just to be a mode through and kill type game, to be quite honest. It's a game that I play when I feel like just killing shit. So, I would say that. I don't
remember what you said her name was, but the story you were telling me about the female chick that Skywalker was training, and she turned. And
so that's like between Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy. And, so Jedi Outcast. So you play Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy. We make a Lancer with it. So this is a Dragon Ball Z Half-Life mod. You ever heard of her Special Forces?
Oh, I have played that. That shit is awesome.
Yeah. Fucking, I love it. To be honest, actually, I'm just gonna go play Heroes of Newer real quickly. I don't want to do this. I just close this out. I'm not in the mood to play this. Oh crap! It just crashed on me. You bastard.
What did that say? Open your Firefox. Did I see Molten WoW?
Oh, yeah. My friend John used to play on that. So like,
I used to play that.
Yeah, I have a friend named Watson that I play a lot of games with. He met his girlfriend there, actually. They've been together for a very long ass time now.
Shit, it's not even Molten anymore. Now it's Warmain.
Oh, is it really? I haven't been to that book in forever and a half, so...
Hell, it was a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago.
Look, it's
Molten
dead.
got hacked.
Well, thank you for letting me know that I can delete this, because it doesn't work anymore. So how about that?
Molten WoW and Arena... Shit, what was it called? There was another private server called Arena something, Arena Mate, I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
They merged together and became one server.
That's cool. So does that mean that on the Molten WoW, one thing now you can now make the characters that already start out high enough level for PvP?
Yeah.
Cool, sweet deal. Or you can just make the ones from scratch if you want to actually level through, right?
Yeah, they're both in there still.
Okay, sweet deal.
The thing was that all the characters got deleted.
Oh, so like everybody lost all their shit.
I had every character. I had Death Knight, Warrior, and Paladin. All three of them had Shadowborns on fucking Molten WoW. Yeah. I had a lot of money put into that game, and it all fucking disappeared. They refunded coins whenever they restarted everything. So you got all your coins and shit back. But they didn't allow you to buy Shadowmourns when it first came back online. You had to, it was waiting 3 months. But after 3 months, your coins that they refunded got deleted if you didn't spend them in time. So you couldn't use them to buy new Shadowmourns.
That last patch of Wrath of the Lich King for PvP, Ret Paladins with Shadowmourn was so fucking OP. I fucking hated that shit so much. Like, you remember the two-set that Druids used to be able to do where they could double up on resilience bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, everyone did that.
So
Every healer did that.
Yeah, so I did that. I was Restoration Druid, and I did that. And in Wrath of the Lich King, there is a Ret Paladin who had identical gear to me. Raffle, piece for piece. And like I was missing like maybe a few slots of Raffle, and he was missing them in the exact same spots. Except he had heroic Putricide Jar with the strength, and he had heroic What?
The jar you're talking about?
Yeah.
That wasn't good for PvP.
Yeah, he had it as a Ret Paladin. He had heroic Putricide Jar, and he had heroic Deathbringer's Will. And he was a human. Yeah, he's a human, so he's using every man for himself.
Yeah.
So he didn't need it. And he had his Shadowmourn. And I remember there was a battleground I was in, a random battleground that was a Rafi Basin. And I just got pretty much to where the graveyard was because I was going to go defend Blacksmith. And I kid you not, I could not move. I was forced to cast what you call it, Hots on myself and Nourish it was back then, not Regrowth. Just spam Nourish on myself nonstop because him hitting people on top of the flag would have 3-shot it. It was so fucking stupid.
They call me Scrap.
I was just
And here I call Warcraft.
Leg. Oh crap.
During live Warcraft, I never really saw any Ret Paladins with Shadowmourn.
Yeah, there is a Ret Paladin Shadowmourn on the actual Warcraft back in Wrath of the Lich King Day that was dumb as fuck. I never ever want to experience that again.
Oh, dude, Brandon, I was gonna tell you before I was watching videos, man, of the vanilla stuff, and this guy was gonna die. I don't know who he is. I contacted him and left him a message, so he would message me back and say what character he was on Warfiend, but he played on Warfiend, and he's a YouTube guy, and I don't know. I don't know. He hasn't messaged me back yet. But he goes, when you're playing a hunter, do not use your S key to kite. He's like, don't be a Hilfer, all right?
Was he? What? Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. He said, do not be a Hilfer.
Horde Alliance.
I don't know what his character was. I don't know. He hasn't messaged me back, but I messaged him, and he played on Warfiend. So
that's fucking hilarious. Don't be a Hilfer.
Yeah.
There weren't too many hunters back on Warfiend back then. There's only a couple of them. If it was the troll, I can't remember his name. I know if I saw him, but the troll hunter on Horde, you know who I'm talking about, though, right?
Jack
the troll hunter? No, that was on in TBC. That was something else. There was a troll hunter on Horde. The only good hunter on Horde on Warfiend. All the rest, the good hunters were Alliance, as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know if you see us moving right now, but we don't even have boots. None of us have boots.
I saw you just entered the game.
Yeah, so none of us have boots, and this is our first speed.
So this game is like League where you have to buy boots.
Yeah, you have to buy items.
And gear loadouts instead of talent loadouts like heroes.
Yeah, heroes, I do like that about heroes. Allows me to spend more time doing other stuff.
Well, here's is a lot more about events than the actual.
Yeah, it's also more about teamwork.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good thing. Wow, pick on me so much. I think my team is not that good either. I kind of like a shitty team in comparison. Oh my god. You're not gonna reach in now.
If you figure out that dude's name, let me know. Cause, I mean, I can't. There's nobody I don't know in the PvP scene on Warfiend.
I was thinking his middle name on his channel is D-Real, and I thought it was Darren.
Darren wasn't a PvPer. He wouldn't even fucking duel us.
I don't know.
Me or you. He never dueled me.
I don't know. I don't know if he is. I have no idea. If he knows, he knows.
Double tap!
Shit, everybody knows.
I repeat, 3 men
Because everyone knew he just spent time. He didn't do it through skill. He got grant money. He had a shit ton of time. What are you playing right now?
I'm playing a support healer stunner. And our team's not doing good right now. We're getting completely on.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
It's not because I'm not landing my stuns either. It's just really bad team picks in comparison. They got the better picks. At the
Well, I don't know about the picks, but I can see the movement here. A lot of them don't know when to push it and when to pull back.
Yeah, they're making bad mistakes. They're like charging at the stuns. But again, the movement speed, you see it, right? Like, it's just, we don't even have boost.
It's a lot faster. I mean, I do see it's a little bit faster, but it's not like...
You'll see the more it goes on. Like, it does get a lot quicker, especially for the other team, because they know what they're doing, so watch them.
Looks like they got a little more range.
Yeah, range is important.
Is it like League with the last shot gives the bonus?
Yeah, the gold. Yeah, you get the gold for it.
Not just gold, but you get bonus gold.
Yeah, they get the gold for the killing blow. The last shot gets the gold.
That's something that's noobified here in the Storm War.
Yeah, you also can deny it this one.
Yeah, I saw that pop up and said denied. What was that? How did you deny them?
You attack like your own person when they're, or their own thing when they're low health. You gotta get the killing blow on it.
You can attack your own minion?
Yeah, and tower. But it has to be a certain health threshold. Like, it has to be below.
That was a big chunk. I just saw one of your guys throw a scythe at the... Yeah, Best just died.
Yeah, the nuke damage in this game, how quickly you can die is quicker than any of the other ones. Like, you die really quick.
He lost like half his health.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. You can die really quickly in this game. That's why they banned Pearl, because they didn't want me using it. Freaking bastards. I love killing Pearl.
Yeah, I didn't see the
In my opinion, Pearl's like the best hero in this game, and people always underestimate her. When they banned Pearl, I knew that they were going to be, like, they were pre-made. So they're like pup training. Like, the minute that they banned Pearl, I'm all like, okay, this is not going to be a good game. Because most people are too stupid to ban her, because they really underestimate how good of a healer she is.
I like the way you think.
And she's my favorite hero in the whole entire game because of how much she is.
Surgical performance.
It's an a-hole.
I'm not just a team. Only perfection is allowed. I'm not just a team. Only perfection is allowed.
Seems like no one's even bought him at all.
It's mid-wars. There's only in the middle lane and there's bosses and stuff on the side here. These games go quicker. So I figured just for showing you.
That's your so a particular map type.
Yeah, it's a low type map type.
I'm gonna be shutting off my computer now.
Okay.
That's one of the things I really dislike about Heroes. When I did play LoL, I liked it. When I went to play Heroes, people don't understand lanes at all. It still has the 3 lanes set up, but no one does it at all.
Yeah, Heroes and
do whatever they want. A lot of times I'll leave one lane completely empty.
Yeah.
Overstack one lane. And completely ignore the other lane when they come down. The other team comes to gank that lane. There's nobody there to support. That's just one of the biggest issues I've had with Heroes in the Storm. Compared to League is the most I've spent a fair amount of time.
I'm not a big fan of League. I feel like it moves too slow.
The League is where, other than old school Warcraft III Dota, that's the only one I've played in recent years. I really like playing Garen.
I like the way you think.
Heroes of the Storm is fun. We enjoy playing that too.
No problem. Only perfection.
I can't really tell because I don't know the classes, but it doesn't seem like you get a tank there.
We do. Shadowblade is. He's just.
Everyone seems to be backing off. Everyone seems very defensive.
Yeah, Shadowblade's not initiating. He did a good time there.
Yeah, I guess he pushed across the river.
Alania here is a War Beast is not really doing too much either. So.
I just got
Three men down! Three men down!
whoever that is.
Have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
I guess Clunk or something there. I saw it fall down real quick. He's there. I obviously don't know how any of the class mechanics work here.
Yeah, all the like heroes are very different. There's a lot of them, so you have to look over them. And that's just like such a long time. So I was just showing you gameplay. If you want to play, you can look over them.
Yes, no problem. To think that such a small thing can cause so much.
Is this standalone or is it through some OS? Is it like Steam or something? Or
this is standalone.
I love the way you think.
You pretty much just go to heroesnework.com and make an account.
The Vorax will seal their doom.
Remember I was saying the icon looks very similar.
Oh my god, that healing. Is he gonna really get to live through it? That sucks. Stupid freaking Dimension Shaman.
I'm not just the thing. Let me have
You have one shot!
Jesus Christ. How the hell do you do that?
What'd you end up picking, Thomas?
Hunter.
Really?
Yeah, I want
Are you playing Alliance Night Elf?
Yeah. I did. Well, I was gonna play Mage, and but I really want to do the Rock the Lar quest and the guild.
I guarantee there's gonna be bugs and Rock the Lar's not gonna work. But that quest,
no, it does.
It works
fine.
There's no way it works the way it does. You never even did it on live.
One of your structures
Or
is
the
under attack.
Trapper, or buff rather.
I did Rock the Lar on live.
You got Rock the Lar on live after they buffed traps. And you can use them in combat. That completely changed the mechanics and did a lot of
all the fights or any other like benediction and all that stuff, it works because it's needed for raiding and shit like that. Because there is no, I mean, Rock the Lar is the best bow in the game.
It's the best fucking quest in the game that's ever been in the game. So, every single private server I've looked at, none of them coded that part properly. It was always a joke to do it. Like the mechanics weren't.
Elysium, they programmed all the important shit. So like, there's some shit that is like minor. So like,
well, what's the level cap here? The other team's levels are way higher than your guys.
25.
25? Maybe it's just the poor resolution. Did I just see one of them at level 17? Or is that 12? Maybe
13 is as a team, we're actually kind of somewhat higher.
Also, your team levels are quite different. You're only level 9. That's a couple of your teammates are 12.
Yeah. Because I haven't been able to get into team fights with us before. And our initiators being slow.
One of your structures is under attack.
Vorax is ready to destroy it all.
Yeah, they're making sure to kill me first, so I can't heal them. And our initiator keeps on aiming wrong. Like, look, like he's all the way over here. And he's going at
I repeat, 3 men down!
yeah, like, flip-flop. And now he's level 16. Because he hasn't been going after adrenaline first. He's been going after other people.
Beware.
And I keep on telling him he needs to initiate on adrenaline, and he's not. And again, our DPS is right here, not even targeting around. DPS is something different. Like, they're just not targeting their carry. Their main damage dealing carry is so easy to kill, and they let him get farmed because they don't target him first. And now we're going to lose over that. If they would just all target him first, the rest of their team would be able to do nothing. Like, look, now that he's dead, look at this. Like, they're completely crippled.
I'm like behind here because I understand mechanics what we're talking about. I have the same issue with playing heroes. People spend all day attacking the attacking the whatever.
They'll attack the tank, yeah. They'll attack like just like stuff that's not as threatening.
Absolutely spiffy.
There's a dude on the side right now. He's probably running it in a group to get quests and shit like that. But he's already level 38. The server's only been up for 32 hours. I don't know how the fuck. It took me literally like 4 hours to hit level 10 last night because it was so fucking crowded.
Dude,
I don't get it.
You don't have shared mob tagging back in the day.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Well,
man.
if you're
like,
playing a hunter, you should still get first hits on mobs.
To an extent, yeah, it's better for me.
Hunter
than a warrior,
is one of the better
but...
classes to power level.
Yeah, but
back in Mists of Pandaria, there was a reason that my hunter was the first level cap character on the Lion side.
Well, the thing is yeah, like since I hit level 10, shit's been going faster. I'm out leveling everybody now, and I'm starting.
Oh
to get
yeah,
to the point
you're
where
10. You got your first pet.
Yeah, that's what was killing me there at the beginning. And druids were running around. There was a group of druids when I first started. There were fucking 5 of them running around, moonfire, like getting everything, moonfiring everything, tagging it, fucking killing. And then some of them would heal, and some of them would DPS. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, that would do it.
But apparently,
it's been so long since I've done it, but I still have the routine for classic leveling a night elf just unlock in my head. I know exactly where to go, exactly what quests to do, exactly what order to do them in. I still have that unlocked because of how many night elves I leveled way back in the day.
Right now, it's I've had to skip a lot of quests, man, because of just the sheer number of people. Like, and everybody, like, for example, the beach turtle quests out there in Aberdeen, where you have to go pick up the bones and stuff like that. There's literally like
that has nothing to do with other players. You can just do
no, because it despawns in vanilla. Remember? So there's literally like a pack of 20 of them at each fucking turtle waiting in line.
Only one turtle is part of the original quest, and the other turtles are quests you pick up to turn in later.
Yeah, and they're all standing around waiting for it to respawn. And there's like literally
those quests. Yeah, they're a fair amount of experience, but those quests are easily skippable. I also skipped the box quests, the ones where you feed the box. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Those are also very skippable quests.
Anything that involves, if I see a pack of people, I just basically skip it, and it's been working because there's some people there's a guy on my friends list that was helping me tag stuff, and I'm like, 5 levels higher than him now. So.
I like the way you think.
I can't believe there's nothing.
How well is it coded? I mean, I feel like I've never seen a good private server that have a fair amount of rules. You guys seem to you guys seem to level a lot faster too in this game compared to
yeah, right now, like it's kind of like how to explain it. This one's kind of like casual mode or like EM or whatever. Like mid is like is mid screen and then we're all focused middle as well.
Are there more minions, more trash packs here?
It's just it gives more experience.
Back on that other game there, Thomas. How is it coded? I've never seen a good, like a legitimately good private server. There's always
bugs.
Fucking bugs.
This is Elysium is probably it is the best private server I've played on. The only quest I've found that doesn't work is the
it's not even quest, man. It's mechanics.
Oh,
like, one of the biggest problems I had with Molten WoW when we played Molten, because we made
the raids didn't work. The bone spikes were all fucking weird, right?
Well, that too, but I'm talking about the class mechanics for fucked. For hunters, the auto shot, the cooldown for auto shot for shooting in a shot would reset when it should. When it should continue the auto shot rotation, the auto shots would get reset on certain skill usages.
No, not even Elysium.
And that totally fucked up the DPS.
No, anything to do with rating, DPS, quests for rating and stuff like that was NOS, the people at NOS. That was their first thing they did, is fix all that shit. And then Elysium, when they got together with NOS.
I've never seen it work properly in another game. Like, even in Molten WoW. Molten WoW was really good when we played it, but originally in Wrath of the Lich King, Fury Warriors were the best DPS class in the game at high-end game levels.
That's how it is, yeah.
But in Molten WoW, it was Rep Paladins, because the fucking set bonuses were all fucked up.
For this, Fury Warriors, Mages, Hunters are okay DPS. They're good DPS.
Hunters are boss, should be boss, and Rogues should be the top. Combat Rogues. Combat Sword Rogues should be the top.
Yeah, Combat Rogues did so much damage, especially when trading tricks to them with other rogues and stuff like that, that they would,
Tricks? Did tricks exist in Classic? No. I didn't think tricks was around.
It did. I'm pretty sure they had tricks in the trade in Wrath of the Lich King, I'm pretty sure.
No, we're talking about Classic.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
No, never mind. Yeah, that's different.
So, but yeah,
mages.
Those classes are all normal where they're supposed to be.
It should be mages, rogues, and hunters at the tops of the DPS meters of the Classic one there. Combat rogues and I don't even know what spec it was for mages. I think it was elemental spec for mages, the hybrid spec. That's one of the things I really do miss about Classic WoW is the hybrid specs.
Yeah, I miss that about like WoW in general. It kind of is sucky that they don't have it anymore. They're after Lich King.
I just like the fact that I'm sitting here doing professions, leveling up at the same time, and I've made 6 gold. I'm not even level 20 yet in vanilla. Kind of a thing. Like, that actually makes me want to do professions and shit.
That's another reason why I can't go back to playing that game, Thomas. Because I never got a fucking epic mount during regular Classic WoW. I don't want to farm gold for that in that game either.
I am pushing for it because the original epic mounts are in here right now. They're going to be in there for like the first 8 months, and then until the patch comes out, and then they'll put the armor.
You barely made it out of there on my screen here. You got like 10 HP left.
Yeah.
You have a Hearthstone?
I haven't. No. I just run back because I have these boots. They make me run faster, so there's like kind of no point.
To think that such a small thing can cause so much death. I like the way you think.
They're actually like 50 gold on here. They're not that bad on this
you
one.
Need a doctor?
Do they have macro lowdowns for my gear?
You can change your keybinds, yeah, as much as you want and stuff. This freaking tool. Still silence, wonderful.
We're about to walk into... Oh, he ran off. I thought he was
No, that hero can...
there.
Adrenaline is a new hero. Whenever they add a new hero, it's OP as fuck. So Adrenaline's a new hero, and it's OP as fuck. Pretty much, he makes all these illusions. And he has a dash that does a lot of damage. And the dash also can be used as an escape, as in a chase. And if he auto-attacks, it resets the cooldown of his dash completely, which is fucking stupid. Here's the best part. If any of his illusions auto-attack, it resets the cooldown of his dash completely. So when does he have a cooldown on his dash? Never. Because he's going to either always get an auto-attack, he's a ranged hero, or his illusions that he can spawn 3 or 4 of at a time are always going to get an auto-attack. So he's always going to have a dash, which makes him very difficult to kill. And very difficult to run away from. And he does a lot of damage. They're eventually going to change that because that's just stupid.
You guys are already level 25 and it's still fairly stalemate
it's mid-wars.
In the middle of the river there.
It's mid-wars is why. So, come on, die, you bastard. Hey, jeez, they're so tanky.
Hey, you just, on my screen, you just res, you had died just a second ago.
I'm not just a detective.
Does it have towers the same way the other games do?
Yeah, we're killing them right now. That's what we killed.
I'm behind on that. I don't see you killing
we
towers.
both had the towers.
This is right now where I'm seeing you. This is the furthest I've seen you across the river as it has been.
Yeah, no, there was a tower here. We killed both the towers on both sides. Both of us have no towers.
Was that a jungle mercenary thing that I just saw you kill? The big skeleton?
No, that's something that one of the other heroes on the other team can summon. On mid-wars, there isn't as much jungle stuff.
Gotcha.
So, on mid-wars, it's pretty much you just kill each other and push the lane. Hit the one lane that there is. I could play the other mode if you want. Oh, God.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just trying to understand what's going on. You know?
Yeah.
It's a little awkward when you're looking at it fresh, when you don't understand what each character class does.
Pretty much I have an acid cocktail where it throws a stun and it bounces around to enemies. This is good in bad mojo. I use it on myself. It heals people. I use it on the other team. It damages them. This is a cursed ground. That's pretty much does like 40% of their health and magic damage over time, and then it nukes them for like a crap ton, or 20 magic damage over time and 40% of their health at the end. This is my ward that I place down, does like a crap ton of damage. This is similar to a hero in Dota, but there's a lot of heroes in this game that's just not like that.
Whenever one of your enemy players die, I see like a bunch of little red rubies on the ground. What's that about?
Oh, probably getting taunts. It's not like that all the time. It could be that
royal thrashing.
I think Adrenaline has a buff that he leaves on the ground where he dies. That's what you're seeing. I don't remember what it does. It's a new hero. I don't remember exactly what it does. That buff does.
Because I thought maybe it was like something you collected whenever they died, but I ran over it and nothing happened, so I didn't know what it was.
A Legion barracks has been destroyed.
These dudes are assholes, man. Holy shit, these dudes, they're gonna be like Chinese farmers.
God save the
Queen! Just yelled at me for selling
Hellborn wins.
I doubled the vendor price on these fucking light leather bands.
Man, if you're playing classic WoW at the beginning of the game, you just need to farm the shit out of some copper ore and sell the shit out of that. That's how you make bank. Classic WoW.
I've been making money off this shit because, well, I'm over in the Night Elf area, and pretty much half the Night Elves use leather, you know, all the classes for it and shit like that, right? And, I've been doing this, but people are trying to, like, this dude whispered me and said, you need to sell those for 40 silver a piece. Dude, it's like, I'm trying to make a profit, not rob low-level fucks. Like, Jesus, dude. He's like, you're going to drop the market. I'm like, dude, it's only going to be good in the market for, like, the next day, dude. Everybody's going to out-level it.
I'm going to talk to you guys later. I'm going to go get some dinner and probably go to sleep with my girlfriend. So.
That's cool.